years I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Well. That was enlightening, wasn't it? All I can say is keep it coming. Keep it coming, everybody. Keep it coming. Because it's helping me. I mean, it couldn't come at a better time. Let me tell you what. Because like I said, and I already showed proof, I did file for the RO for the second time because I thought someone wising up. Clearly, they did not. They keep it going. Even after the first time I filed for the RO, what they do, they're like, oh, well, I'm going to pretend for 3 weeks I'm not involved, but I'm going to set up the fucking interview with the man that has put her through hell for 20 fucking years that she's been running from for a while. So let me do that. But I'm going to act like I don't know anything that's going on. And Jen just happened to get this interview because she's so smart. She's so, like, she does, not saying she's not smart, but she's not that fucking happy hurting people like the real monsters are. Okay, she's just not. And that's not giving Jen any leeway. I'm telling you, doesn't give her any leeway. She still did the interview. But if y'all are unaware, let me enlighten you. John just went live. Open up the floodgates. He backed up Jen. First off, Jen's telling the truth. He said, I guess Ratchet went live and showed a snippet of something to try to prove her innocence. Okay, first off, bullshit, go to hell. I ain't gonna watch your shit. I got enough as it is to already, I'm proceeding no matter what you say. I'm proceeding no matter what the fuck you said. It's done. It's fucking done with you, ma'am. You're done. It's over. I'm still going forward with that shit, so I don't give a shit. What do you want to say? Well, I didn't do the interview. Oh, you're going to cry and say you didn't do the interview? We know you fucking did the interview, or you helped set it up, but you only did the other 30, 40 things that's been happening to me ever since I came in this community. Every real life thing that's happened to me, your hand has been in it. Because you're psycho. Fucking pathetic bitch. But John let it out that she only showed a snippet. It was a very long group chat, and that they had known for a long time that plan was about, that interview was going to go down, and that Ratchet had been salivating over it. You know, like she salivated over the fact that she once went to school with someone that I knew that passed away tragically. Y'all remember how she giddied over that, and she just couldn't stop running her fucking chihuahua yapping mouth about, oh, I knew him. He knows Siwa. Y'all remember how she salivated over that shit? Yeah, just like that. We knew she would do that because she was so fucking happy the first time she contacted the piece of shit ex. Has she stopped showing those messages? Just a question. That happened 2 years ago. Has she stopped showing them? Nope. She's been showing them every person that will listen, she shows those messages to. Every person that would give her the time of day, she shows those messages to brag about what the fuck she did. And try to say, oh, did it because you made a post and you're headed this way. Again, bitch, I have the timestamps that prove the timeline of exactly what I said matches up to a T. Everything I said matches up. Me saying it was a prank all along. I have 3 or 4 different people, proof messages of me telling him it was always a prank. I wasn't going to ever do a damn thing. I wanted you to feel vulnerable like he made me feel, telling my fucking ex where we were located. You didn't know this fucking man. He was a stranger. Lying ass bitch. And quit saying you didn't know he was my abuser. Because again, if you go and you look up my name, which you fucking did, that's how you got that eviction shit. You look up my name, you cannot get one without seeing the others. You can't. It is not a possibility. You can't get one without seeing the others. The only option when you go to that judicial search, when you type in my name, is if you want civil, family, criminal. You can't click only civil, only criminal, only whatever. You have to click all 3. And guess what the fuck pops up? All the protective orders and the eviction notice that got tossed the fuck out. Stop lying, everybody. Just like John said, quit acting like you're stupid. And all you want to, oh, this is my justice. This is what I get because I call it a fucking voicemail. Well, I would love to see the whirlwind of pain you're going to bring to Teresa, who have proof of all the time she's contacted detectives in your hospital to try to get your ass fired. More than one time. And contact the police department for John trying to get his ass arrested. I got all of it. So how about this, John? Why don't you send me the proof of how far this bitch went into my life, and I'll send you what I got. How about that? How about that? How about Cathy, aka Natalie, the federal judge's wife? Yeah, the federal judge's wife. Could you imagine being a federal judge's wife and this is what the fuck you do? Those that don't know, if you aren't watching John's, he let it out that here, and don't even try to act like you weren't involved, bitch. Don't even try to say that John's just lying because he doesn't like you or whatever. Don't even try to fucking say that because your dumb ass said this on a public platform. Did you not? Did you not, Miss Natalie? Huh? So again, for those that don't know, the federal judge's wife, Cathy, you know, the one I've been over here saying, I'm so sorry that John did that to you. I'm so sorry that John told everybody your situation. I'm so sorry that you helped him out and this is what he did to you. And you still couldn't fucking come to me and tell me the truth. How about this, Cathy? I know your name. I know your husband's name. How about I'm going to be calling the courthouse tomorrow and telling what the fuck you done. And I'm going to be adding shit to you too with this court case. Your co-conspirator, Brooke, your co-conspirator will be a judge's wife. How smart was that? How smart was that? You're calling hotels to a woman who's already stated she's fucking scared as it is, minding her own fucking business, not messing with any of you assholes, and you fucking impersonated someone a friend of mine. You impersonated a friend of mine to try to find out what room I was in. You psychotic, pathetic ass bitch. I get it. You're an empty nester. I get it. Your son lives here or there, whatever you said when you came on panel. Great. Find a fucking new hobby. Find a new hobby. Oh, shit. I didn't know she was doxing me. Fuck. That's awesome. You are just a weak fucking bitch. You're just like the other one. And here you are giving $20,000 to John, $20,000 to Jeffrey after he's already convicted. After he's already fucking convicted for R-ing women and beating up his girlfriend or fiance, I forget which one. And she wasn't the only victim. There was multiple other victims. Shelby's one of them. I've talked to her a few times. She was a victim too. Do you even know what the fuck he did to her? Or you don't care, do you, Natalie? Because, you know, it's whatever your friend says go, right? I mean, the damage you can do having all that money and a federal judge's wife. But I'm pretty sure on the list of duties as a federal judge's wife, it's not how about harass a DV survivor? How about not making threats online about you're going to locate their room number? How about all that shit? No, it was $20,000 for Jeffrey and $20,000 for John. And then apparently, this is what's fucking funny to me. Apparently, Ratchet also got money from the woman, asked for money. Apparently, Vault also got money from this woman, Maria, and all of them are getting money from this woman, but always talk about me. I ain't got shit from Miss Natalie. And I'm the one she's doing the most damage to. Do you know how much this bitch has talked about me? Do you have any idea how much this girl's talked about me for years protecting John? Because I'm trying to call out the racist shit, the homophobic shit, the R word, the F slur, the N word. I'm calling it out like a good person should. And you're over there backing it up in the honor of backing him up. You're like, oh, I'm going to make you pay in real life. I'm going to make you fear in real life. Unfucking believable. Oh, nothing. Cathy, the judge's wife. Yeah, the reason they found out the hotel is because Cathy called the hotels and impersonated being my friend to try to find out my room number so they could then release it to the internet and to a man that had been threatening to K me for 2 days before. For 2 days straight, mind you. Sorry, 2 days straight. You didn't fucking know who was with me, but you're just calling up there saying that you're my friend. Kamikaze K, you're more than welcome to be here. Oh, yeah. No, not shut up, girl. I wish. And yeah, maybe that's why Vault went in there to defend Natalie, because she got a little bit of that bread, didn't she? I ain't got shit from Cathy. I don't care to. Dirty fucking money. Guess you didn't pay enough, honey. Maybe you should have given John $30,000. Maybe then he would have kept your dirty fucking secrets. But not only that, but John also verified that Jen is telling the truth, that Brooke was salivating over that interview, and that she did help plan it, set it up with Ann and Maria, and that they handed it to Jen. Jen found out at the last, but they knew, and they had been planning it, and that Brooke was salivating over it, as we knew she would. I mean, let's be honest here. We knew you would salivate over it. We could see, just like when you're over here. Here, let me show this little clip. If y'all, again, she found out she went to the same high school as a man that my sister was engaged to, and he passed away tragically 2 years ago. When she found out she used to go to school with this man, has not seen him since, this is what she's doing.
But then,
and it hurts my feelings that you think I was.
But
I didn't.
Here's the deal. I'd never, Corey was the type of guy that,
a lot.
got into really bad situations and really bad people, but wasn't a bad person at all.
Was running her mouth, telling her fucking stories about this man she used to know in high school. I don't know about you guys, but the people I went to high school with, if I'm not staying in contact with them, I don't know shit about their lives. Okay? You're not an expert on their lives, bitch. Fucking psychopaths. No, she's not a very good judge's wife. She's not a very good judge of character. She's not very good at making any decisions, apparently. Oh, Jen got money too? Well, I guess everybody got money except the one that she's been causing the most damage to. The one she's causing the most damage to, and Cathy, I will be adding you as a co-conspirator with Ratchet, because you both did the hotel thing too. And I want to let you in on a little surprise, Cathy. I want to let you in on a little surprise. Here, let me help you out, because maybe you haven't been paying attention. But maybe now that John outed your bitch ass, maybe now you'll pay attention to what happened since then. Let me help you out. Because I did file reports. I did file charges, honey. Then after they said, send us all the evidence you have of what these people did to you. Okay? Send us all the evidence, and then we'll get you back via email about where to go from there. And you know what they decided? They decided I had enough for criminal fucking charges. So I wonder how great that's going to look for a judge's wife to help someone stalk her, harass them to this extent. Because this right here is from the hotel bullshit, Cathy. Can you still buy and sell everybody? I'm sure that would go great for you if you're in a prison. The rate you're going to be there before you know it. You're not making very smart decisions, ma'am. The fucking nerve. I cannot believe she's that fucking dumb. I cannot believe she's that fucking dumb. I mean, who does that? My. And John, I hate to tell you this, but you saying that I'm trying to link up with Natalie for money, I don't want her fucking money. Again, dirty money. Dirty money. I'm good. I don't need that shit. She can't buy me out of me handling what she did. I'll take care of it legally. I'll handle that shit. And you have all the money in the world, honey, but you're breaking fucking laws. And you're still fucking doing it. You're still participating in the harassment. And John, these charges are for you too. I don't know if you're aware of that. It was for you and Ratchet because what you both did and said that night and the day before. You know, this shit right here. And there's only one way I'm willing to leave this shit alone. Why don't you come to me with the fucking proof about what actually went down that day? Why don't you show me the proof? No, I guess I deleted it. I had the video where he was threatening me and all that other shit, but I guess I deleted it because whatever. Yeah, when you were threatening me all fucking night. If it's in the bushes about Natalie too fucking late. Go to hell. I want the evidence because I'm done. I'm done with the shit y'all have been doing to me. Sit here bitching and moaning. Oh, so you would call my job and left a voicemail that was less than 20 seconds long because I was harassing and stalking and doxing her all day. And I was telling her ex where he could locate her and her children who, when he already just got through beating the fuck out of them, let me go tell them that. But she called and left a voicemail and never returned the call. Oh my gosh, boo-hoo-hoo. It's called breaking the fucking code of ethics, ma'am. I had every legal right to call if I wanted to cause a fucking mess. And I haven't. But the people who have steadily been trying to get your ass fired, you ain't got shit to say to them, do you? You ain't got shit to say. If you were not a piece of shit, I would send you everything about how Teresa really went into your life trying to get your ass fired. I ain't going to do shit to help you. Sit there complaining about me. You will sell and call my job, but I know it's Siwa. It wasn't me. Hate to break the news to you. It wasn't me. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Give me a second. No, they're fucking delusional, man. Fucking delusional. You could get that footage of JY from someone back. Which footage? I have it all. Oh, no. Don't worry. I have all of it. All of the threats, the shit he did on Jen's, the shit he did on hers, the shit he went up multiple times, the threats they made to Amber. I got all that shit. All of it. I mean, the night I was at the hotel, that's when him and Cody said they were going to K Amber. Come on. It might be deleted from my StreamYard, but I still got all of it. Best believe that. Hold on a second. I don't see nothing of importance. What? Wait. Okay. Got it. Anyways, glad that he opened the floodgates and let it be known. Jen, I guess they're making fun of Jen and harassing Jen because she had the audacity to tell the truth for once. Y'all need to leave that shit alone too. They've always been way worse. And John, do not sit here and say I had your brother up and your sister up to interview them. I've never done that. Your brother has clicked the link one time, less than 10 minutes, to talk to Muzz and show off his tattoos. That is it. My main rules are with your brother, no talk about him about you. I don't want no family talk between you two anywhere in the chat. So stop with that. Yes, you did mess with family. You said I would never involve family, try to discredit somebody. Yes, you did. You involved my son and his friend who just passed away tragically within days, mind you, invited them up to discredit me, to say that I scammed. And when they went on Rabbits and verified, I sent them everything that I did nothing wrong to them. My son was in the fucking house. You were having them ask questions. Does Siwa's son work at the oil field? Does Siwa's son work? Does Siwa and her son talk? Stop acting like you were not involved or messing with family, John. Stop acting like that. I mean, I'll give you credit where credit's due, that thank you for finally telling the truth, but don't sit here and undermine what you've done either. But don't also sit here and say that I've interviewed your sister and brother. The fuck I have. I'm not messing with y'all's family. He goes where he goes. I've never reached out to anybody's family to get dirt on you guys or to set up interviews or none of that. And apparently Maria and then them just had to get their hands on that interview because they were mad that Amber interviewed the twin sister. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? This is what I'm telling you. She's at the mindset of Teresa, that when other people do shit to them, instead of going after them, they just circle it right back to me. Because I got the most shit that they can pounce on. That hurts me, that they can pounce on that. So she's mad that Amber interviewed the twin sister, the one I told her I can't be involved, I can't do that. And I told her I would not help set up an interview with anybody, that she has to go do whatever she wants on her own, but I can't be involved. I can't be involved. But Amber took the interview because Amber had a bone to pick with you because of shit you said about Amber's son. And your response, Maria, is let me set up an interview with Siwa's attacker. The person who turned down the interview. Are you fucking kidding me? Weak. You're weak-minded people. Keep it with the person who did it to you. No, Jen's not giving sympathy. Don't get me wrong. This is not a sympathy for Jen. She still did the interview, but at least she's trying to do something about it instead of just keeping that secret, because she didn't owe me shit. I was still ragging on her. Last night when I went live, I was going ham on her. She didn't have to do that. Of course, I was mad as fuck because what she said on John's, saying, oh, well, Steve has a tendency to lie about him, so he deserved to tell his side. That pissed me off. That pissed me off. He spoke horrible about that church. He just got through doing it like a week ago. So, and John, you went everywhere and you repeated the same damn lie that Jen repeated about my son, saying I disowned him at 15 and that this family's been raised him. John, he just met that family when we moved and he went to go work in the oil field. He just met that family. He has been with me that entire time. Gosh, damn, it's not a lie. Ask for proof. Again, you don't get court-ordered child support up to the day they're 18 unless you have proof that they are not with you. Unless you have proof that they are still with you. And let me help you out too. We just went to court not too long ago either. And when we moved, we went to court. And I still, there was no, it's been 10 years and I was just still getting it. No, we had been many times in the past few years, and every time I have proof. No, I do think there's a mixture between the two, but we got it. I mean, we know. We knew from the jump who helped set that shit up. Do I think she's telling the honest to God truth about everything? No. Do I think she has complete proof about everything? No. But I think between John and her, y'all have enough that y'all could give to me to help me out. I mean, don't you think that they've done enough? I've already had to move 2 fucking times now because of this bitch. 2 times. She's probably already on the warpath trying to find out where I am now again. She doesn't fucking stop. Show me what I'm doing to this girl. Show me what the fuck I'm doing to her. Besides telling her, leave me the fuck alone. Go away. Leave me alone. Go away. Leave me alone. Go away. I don't want to speak to you. I don't like you. I don't want to speak to you. I don't like that's what I've been saying for quite some time. It's been over 6 months that I've been telling this girl, leave me the fuck alone. I ain't got shit to say to you. Out of all the shit that's gone down this community, y'all know that when it comes down to it, I do what's right. No matter what y'all have done to me in this community, I still, when it comes down to it, I still let it all go and have your back when things are too rough for anybody. I've done it with every fucking person in this community. They say the most heinous, shit about me and the most hurtful things about me, and still when it comes down to it, if I know that something's wrong, I stand up against it, just like with Natalie and all the shit that she said about me for 2 years straight. But when John outed it that she went through DV, I had her back because that's just what's right. Unbelievable. And they're all sitting here crying, don't go real life, don't go real life. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that ain't never going to happen, Fun Size. That's never going to happen. That's a rotating door in that regard. That's always going to happen. That's just, some people just have to do it, I guess. I mean, when Jen did that interview, did y'all see me go make fun of her abuse? Did you see me sit here saying, well, I'm going to set up, I got the interview with your family and I'm going to prove you're talking shit? Or no, I actually did the exact opposite and said, y'all don't go mess with her about her child abuse. That's actually the truth. She really went through that. Leave that alone. Don't interview. Because everybody was coming out of the woodwork saying, well, since Jen did this to Siwa, we'll interview her stepmom. Not the kid's stepmom, Jen's stepmom. Or we'll interview her brother, or that's what everybody was saying in this community. And I, as a person she just did this shit to, said, y'all need to leave her alone when it comes to the childhood stuff. She really went through that. Because that's just what's right. That's trauma shit. You don't mess with that. You just don't mess with shit like that. Same as you, John. I'm never going to mess with your trauma stuff. Saying you're lying about it, I don't believe it, or well, let me interview whoever I can that was around when it happened to find out exactly the details. I want no parts of it. No parts of it. I'm not going to question whether she did this, it happened in this manner or this manner. I'm not going to say, well, what did the letter say? I don't care. It's none of my fucking business. That is your trauma. Hands off, in other words. Even after all the shit you said about what I went through. No, there was somebody that did say that they should reach out to the stepmother, not the kid's stepmother, Jen's. I'm not talking about Jules. If that's who you're worried about. It was not Jules. And if I was this evil bitch, that would have been the first thing I would have done back. Don't you think? Y'all don't think I would have more than enough excuses to go after Maria after what she's done to me? But do you see me doing it? Do you see me doing that? It's just shit you don't mess with. I understand that people are always going to talk bad about me, and I'm going to talk bad about them. I understand it. It comes with YouTube shit in this community. It comes with it. I know that. But it's all this other shit that I don't get. And D is not innocent either, because D came up and told Jen how to do something. Yes, Jen, you know how to drop the link, but I have it recorded where she came up to help you do something. I don't remember what it was. I haven't been able to go back and rewatch that interview since. I can't stomach it. Because unlike y'all assholes in the community that loved that shit, that man's voice triggers pain in me. Flashbacks, memories of what he's done to me, mine. It's not just a voice on a fucking YouTube. They have, but I'm not going to name who it is, Jenny. Man. So yeah, I haven't even rewatched that stream. I have it for court purposes only. And yeah, all the chats with it. There's a reason I record my streams when someone's live and I record it. I record it through my StreamYard because then I can catch the whole chat as it's happening, not deleted. And then I had to rewatch it and then I see all of it as it's happening. So all these nasty comments and all this doxing shit, I can see it all. There's a reason I do it the way I do. John, I wish you would do what's right and fucking hand me what I need for what I need to do. I wish you would just hand me what it is. Because whether you like me or not, and you already know I don't like you, but you know I've never done shit to you like these others have. I never sent to the police to your house. I never called the hospital when you were locked up in the hospital. I never showed, oh, well, this is the hospital and this is where you walked. I never done any of that. I've never messed with your mother's shit. The one you screaming like a dinosaur is the first thing I've ever done. So as far as that, just because it was a scream, not the crying of the scream was so like, what the fuck? Like everybody was, okay, that's it. And I'm saying, considering, John, what you said about my essay shit, I think that you should at least like overlook that. Honestly, you should really overlook that. But as far as this other shit, like people trying to interview your actual members to find out details, I don't care to do that to you. I didn't make fun of Cody when he was sick. I didn't say, oh, I hope he dies like other people. Or I didn't say, oh, that's what you get. When you were actually, John, maybe you don't know, but when you were in the hospital after your attempt, I was sitting here saying, I really hope you do pull through. If it is true, I really hope you pull through and you're okay and you get the help you need. Not, oh, this is hilarious. Oh, you know they did everything they fucking could to make it look like that one person was not involved. Yes, you were. We all know better. We all know better. Everyone that likes me or hates me in this community all knows what that one person would have done, how she was acting about that interview. And then you couldn't even help yourself to stay out of the fucking chat. You couldn't even stay out of the chat. You had to go in there and ask him some fucking question. I don't even know what you asked because, again, I'm not going to rewatch it, but it's there. You just had to speak to him again. You came on my panel yourself and told me that you were how upset you were that he blocked you. Like you would think y'all were the ones in the fucking relationship. How upset and hurt you were that he had the audacity to block you. And then you had the nerve to say to me, he can't be that of an abuser, see if he blocked me for you. Fucking trash. Cathy, Ratchet, Maria, and you used to be somewhat decent. You're not anymore. You're as trashy as they come. And I think the community knows that about you now. We all figured it out. You are just like the rest. You didn't act like that over here, Ann. In fact, Ann, some of the last things you told me were that you would never talk bad about me, that you really cared about me, you really loved me, you really worried about me, you really felt bad what everybody had been doing to me, but you would never participate in it. You would agree to walk away. Miss Mickey, I will play it just as a palate cleanser. Is there another video I can play, though? Because it's just not a good moment for that. I could play this video, but then again, you gave me a super chat.
And the truth shall set you free, motherfuckers. And there it is. And there it is.
I mean, I could play anything else, but just right now is not the best time to play that one, if you don't mind. Any other video, let me know and I'll play it. Any song, let me know and I'll play it. Just for the fact that John just did me a favor, I'd rather not play that one at this moment. Anne once was a good person. She, like, her main reason she walked away, she's like, see, I can't participate in these streams anymore. This community is just so toxic and negative. I just want to have fun again. And then look what she's been doing on her channel ever since. I can tell y'all this. We never berated and made fun of people's kids day in, day out like they have. There was no posting of people's kids over here. There was no let's make fun of your traumas over here. There was no let's interview your family members over here. Maria, same as you. When you were over here, you didn't do this shit. Y'all were on your best behavior over here because y'all know how shit, what I will put up with and what I won't put up with. Same with Keister Marie. That's why Keister Marie went to John's panel that night and joined with him to talk about Amber's family because she knew over here it was not going to happen. She knew it was done. She had begged and pleaded that she just wanted Amber to leave her alone, And so we helped her go to court and all this shit, and she finally gets what she wanted. There was an agreement that both of them would leave each other alone. And what does this girl do? She goes, like I told her, she goes out of the pan into the fire. She went over to John's and talked hellish shit on Amber, her husband, her children, her son, her house, everything. After she had cried for months to me privately and on stream, how much she wanted Amber to just leave her alone. That's why she went over to John's, because she know I don't play that game over here. Have I always done that? No. Have I made mistakes? Absolutely. Am I probably going to make mistakes again? Absolutely. I'm human. Absolutely. Do I enjoy hurting people? No. Do I think trauma is funny and content? No. Do I enjoy people in tears for anything? No. She has. She turned her into a Momo 2.0. She expects us to believe the only person contacted repeatedly had nothing to do with the shit. We are not fools, bro. Right? Like, we all know better. Okay. We can do that one. No problem on that one.
The only reason he died and the reason that I'm so fucking wealthy, bitch. So fucking wealthy, bitch. Fucking wealthy, bitch.
Yo. You're so fucking wealthy. Yeah, bitch. So you say you're fucking wealthy, but you can't pay a attorney. So you're saying you are wealthy, but you're still paying mortgage. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Fucking wealthy. Yeah, bitch. Shut the hell up.
Okay, so now I'm looking at my DMs and apparently Nurse went live and she's using my ex's name in her title. Really? That's really what you want to do? You're going to use my ex's name in your fucking title. That's really going to help you. You just can't help yourself. Unfucking believable. Can't even hear it. You can't even hear it. Yeah.
It's because Cathy / Natalie called the hotel and said that she was your friend and that she was meeting you in the lobby and she didn't know if you were there and what time she was there.
And Cody verified it. So that was John saying that the reason they found out is because, and John said that she did that for Ratchet's sake. No, it's apparently the live she did earlier where she goes, who did the blank interview using my ex's name? Like, girl, have you not used enough names? Have you not done enough? Like, I would believe a damn thing you'd say anyways, or anybody else would. Quit trying to get out of the shit you do. Unlike you, I own up to the shit I've done, and I stopped that shit a long time ago. We're talking 2 years ago. And you're still obsessed over it. Meanwhile, everybody else that's messed with your fucking job, they all get a pass. And then you're just like Maria. Again, you're like Maria here too, where instead of taking all your anger about your job being fucked with out on the people who are still fucking messing with it, you take it out on me. Like, you act like I was the first one to call and leave a fucking voicemail. Vault's the one that gave me the number to call. I never searched that shit up. Maria's the one that told me where you worked at. Amber had already called your job months before I ever got involved. Does that make it right? But no, I had a legal right to call and ask whatever the fucking question I wanted to ask. I can ask whatever I want. But I didn't call back. Wait, what? So apparently Terry Time talked about that interview before it went down too. So apparently they all knew about it. They all knew. That's cute. Real fucking cute. Y'all are really awesome people. I tell you what. Sorry, I'm looking at my DMs. Give me a second. Jugs, you better quit fucking with me, Jugs. Because, oh, if you only knew. There's a reason why everybody's friends are dropping like flies around them. Consider that. And I got videos to back it up. She's always been one. Let it make, I mean, like I said, just, does any of this make sense to any of you? To anybody who knows how to control themselves? Does any of this shit that this person continues to do to me make sense? Y'all all might think I'm just exaggerating what she's done. Anybody that's ever been close to her is verifying that you see what it's worse than you've ever said it was. It's worse than you have any idea about. Because douchebag is not the only person she tried to set up an interview with or screamed at everybody to set it up for YouTube so everybody could hurt me with it. She also, and Amanda's going to testify to it, she also was the one screaming in the phone to Dee and Terry Lynn and Amanda to set the interview up with a piece of shit in prison. Because you were mad I did a stream calling you out for something. Grow up. The shit you're doing has real life consequences. And you don't think that man's done enough? Bitch, I can't drive to this day because of shit he's done. I still can't sleep through the night because of shit he did. And you're like, oh, let's see what else I could get him to do to Siwa. Are you fucking sick? Like, he fucking escaped after he got convicted the first time I testified against him. And you really think he ain't, I don't live with enough terrors about it. You really have an issue with, you really need to go to a therapist, ma'am. You really need to go to a therapist. Although I do think it's a lost cause at this point. I don't think you ever have any intention of letting up or leaving me the fuck alone. No, Natalie called the haunted hotel pretending to be my friend to find out what room I'm in so she could release it to the internet with Ratchet. And according to John, she did it for Ratchet because Ratchet was like too scared to do it. Like she does everything else, you know, like what she told Phil, please get all the documents. I want to see his word for word testimony because I have to be in on this. And he said, why don't you do it? She goes, because I'm too scared. Just like when she told Dee to call the cops on John and say he had all this shit at his house. When they said, well, why don't you do it? Because I'm too scared. She said the same fucking thing to Amber. Amber, will you call and tell on John? Well, why won't you do it? Because I'm too scared. And then now you did this shit. Just like you told Dee and Terry Lynn to contact the prison. Why wouldn't you do it? You're too scared. Telling Jen to do the interview. Why wouldn't you do it? Because you're too scared. And you're scared because you know it's going to bite you in the ass and you know you're wrong. So that is you knowing what's right or wrong and still choosing to go as far as you can fucking go on me. It's literally like an addiction for you now. Oh, God. Nobody, look, Math Ma is bored, okay? I can't help how mad I get when I'm like this. Like, how loud I get, I can't. Like, I hold in as much as I can, and then I'll try, but there's only so much I can. How would you feel? I mean, I doubt anybody would be calm in this moment. How about Natalie? I'll drop the link. Why don't you come up and explain yourself, ma'am? Why don't you do something correct what the fuck you did? Because if you think impersonating someone to find out someone's location to put them in harm's way on a public platform is not illegal, you got a lot of shit fucked up. It's very illegal. You can't do that, ma'am. And here I was thinking y'all were just that fucking hard up for me that you just called and said, oh, do you have a balcony that looks over here, over this street or this street? And that was the way y'all found it. But no, you were so willing to risk it all that you were up there like impersonating people. You don't even know the fucking name. You just impersonated who? Oh my God. I have never done this shit to these assholes in this community. Never. Calling, impersonating people, sending the cops just to fuck with people, sending the CPS just to fuck with people, calling, telling everybody they're all scared with no ounce of anything in the world, obsessing over if they donated tent or if they donated blankets when it has nothing to do with them. What I do on family vacation, nothing to do with them. What I do for my daughter's birthday, nothing to do with them. What I did for my birthday, nothing to do with them. I mean, just every fucking thing. You just rip into it when it doesn't affect you whatsoever. She ain't scared of a damn thing except getting caught. Let's be honest. That's all she's scared about. And we found out also from John that Momo lost her license to carry weapons. She lost her license. Meanwhile, apparently there's a whole arsenal in the basement, but she doesn't want to tell Carlos that they lost the permit to carry because then he'll make her get off the internet. So I'm sure that can't go over very well. So, John, why don't you do what's right and testify about that on someone's behalf? Because there is someone that is still being threatened by this psychopath. Maybe she should not have a weapon. Just like the judge, I'm sure the judge knows what he's talking about, saying this person doesn't need a weapon. And you said she went on FaceTime with you and bragged and showed you her basement with weapons everywhere, after stating she lost her license for it. Makes sense. I don't know how these people are so fucking stupid to let her talk them into this shit. How are you that stupid unless you think it's cool too? You're not just being, oh, I was manipulated. No, you wanted in on it as well. Let's be honest here. Not a single one of you are innocent. You all wanted a hand in it. You all wanted to get Siwa Moon. What the fuck have I ever done to you, Natalie? You say I doxed you. Where? Show me proof. Show me proof I ever doxed you. This is the first time I put Cathy in anything video of mine. Show proof. Oh, because I said you're married to a federal judge, something that John has shared 1,000 times. And then I let you come up here and you're crying your eyes out after you just got to say I could buy and sell all of you. It's a shame. Maybe if I had the 20,000, maybe I wouldn't care. But honey, I fucking care. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
So,
no, I was gonna make this short and sweet. I know like you and Jen and D aren't like best of buddies or whatever, and Trista hadn't been called, but the B is in there and she's just inciting people. The minute you didn't say, well, me and Jen's cool now. Everything's squashed. And no.
Who said that?
No, nobody's saying that.
Nobody's saying that.
Nobody is saying that, but I'm just saying that the minute you say anything toward in a positive direction to Jen, that heats Jules a lot. She wants to make sure she gets no positive comments toward her. And she tries to tell people that Jim made up the story about eating cockroaches with ranch on it. Why would anybody make that up? But
I don't know. I don't want to turn this into a bashing Jules because
no,
but no, nobody's saying there is a truce to be had or even on the table. It's just it needed to be outed who did all this shit.
Yeah, and to be honest, see, I don't think Brooks is like innocent as she claims to be. I don't know, whatever, but that's just my opinion on that. But my main thing is Jules. She just incites people to hate on Jen and Dee and everybody.
Well, I'm not bashing Jen or anything.
You're
and
not.
This is this channel.
You
I will
are.
not. Jules isn't up here bashing Jen either. I don't know what she's doing on her channel.
But she's
I'm
she's like trying to take away any credibility that you had with Jen and just trying to smither it and away. Trying to get you to still hate Jen.
Well, I'm grateful she came forward and finally saying because she didn't have to do that. And I'm appreciative. It doesn't erase what she's done though.
Yeah,
but it's still a step to doing what's right because. Anyways, it's a step, but there's no truces had here.
No.
And again, at the same time, I'm not going to turn this to let's all bash Jules because Jules and Jen still got a war with each other. Those two are always going to have a war with each other. They've had it before I came to the community. They're going to have it after I leave the community. They're just always going to be at each other's throat. I'll say this though, she's not up here bashing Jen.
Yeah.
We're in the chat.
Yeah. I just, like I said, that's just the one thing. Jules incites people to stay hateful and dislike Jen and Dee, and it's.
Are you sure you're not confused? Because Miss Mickey's saying that Jules stuck up for Jen and me today. Because I know that the others are going after them.
I would have to hear that because I'd fall over and faint if I heard that.
Maybe she did. I mean, I can't say this. Like even when Jules didn't like me, when they did the interview with the Greeting family. She hated my guts. I hated her guts. She still came up and said, that's just wrong. You don't do that. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities that, Jules stuck up and said, they shouldn't be attacking Jen for coming forward.
Mm-hmm.
You said Jules agreed with Jen.
About what?
About coming forward possibly and saying that they shouldn't have done it or something. Jules isn't, a monster. I know that it looks like, I know that Jen and Jules been through hell with each other, but when it comes down to it, she will do what's right most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time.
Mm. Well, I just have to agree to disagree on that. But anyways, thanks for letting me come on, Siwa. Just wanted to let you know that.
Well, don't worry. The Jules ain't going to be up here bashing Jen.
And see, I'm not subscribed to you, so you had to be subscribed to you for 24 hours or whatever. But I'll subscribe to you now.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Siwa. See you later.
All right. Bye. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in their fight. I don't know what went down, but I believe that hopefully they'll go watch Jules. Like I said, I know Jules has his backup channel. I haven't seen the backup channel. I think I watched it one time, and I don't know what's going down, but I know she wasn't bashing Jen in the chat. So Jules stuck up for you and Jen. Okay. Brenda Bell. Is Brenda Bell not no, okay. I keep mixing up all the Brendas. I was like, wait, is it that Jen's friend Brenda? But it's not. Sorry about that. Lord Almighty, to be clear, there is no truce. None. I'm still pissed the fuck off about what she did. But my rage is not at her right now because at least my anger is at the people involved in this. And at least for Jen, for this one part, she at least owned up to some part. She at least owned up to some. The others are not. They just keep trying to pin it all on Jen. That's fucked up. We all knew the second Jen did the interview, we knew they had fed this to her or put her up to it. And she still did it. Again, like I said, coming on, she still did the interview. But at least we know she didn't just do it all by herself. We knew that. I'm not going to use my channel to go after Jules or my channel to go after. That's their issue. I tried to fix it the one night. It did not go well. I can't be involved in that. Just like with the MobTube guys, I can't be involved in it. I know, Britt. No, I believe Jen in the fact that she said others that Maria, Ratchet, and others were, they set it up and gave it to her and told her that she had the least to lose. That does sound like something they'd say. There's nothing to win back. There's nothing to win back. That's just one dagger in my back by her. Okay, let's not lose sight of all the things that's taken place. I haven't forgot the shit said about my son, the accusations. Now the whole community keeps saying, oh, she did something to her son. She did something to her son. That never fucking happened. So that still has not, there's been still not a stop to that shit. This whole trying to paint me as homophobic, that pissed me straight the hell off. No, double fucking no. That would never be something you could pass on me, honey. But I ain't forgot all those other daggers still in my back, y'all. Yeah, we all knew they set it up. We just needed someone to finally say it. And she did delete it. So thank you for that. That was the first step. I wouldn't even be open to even hearing not a damn thing from her if she had not deleted the interview. But now because they interviewed, this whole community is using his name every 5 seconds, it feels like. Muzz, there's nothing happening. Nothing. I need proof to go forward. No, Krusty, where's your comment? There's a lot of comments coming in since he joined. I'm scrolling. Everybody relax. I understand your anger. Look, everything's still the same. The only thing different is now we have 2 people that came forward saying we both witnessed the full extent of this person's stalking and harassment, and it's worse than you thought. Right, Shiloh, your last comment up above. I'm glad y'all could tell me what went on in Jules. I don't know what's going on in Jules since I haven't seen Jules yesterday. Y'all remember when I went up on Jules' panel and I was like cutting up vegetables for a salad? That was the last stream I saw of Jules. So anything that's happened since, I'm not aware. So those y'all know, y'all watch it. So definitely I'm glad that you could say one way or the other what Jules been up to, because I don't know. But nothing's going to ever stop those 2 fighting, okay? It's just not going to happen. It's like one of the greatest feuds of all time. It's like Tupac, Biggie, Joan Crawford versus, who was it, Bet? Is that who it is? I can't. But you know those like feuds that go down in history? It's like one of those. It's never going to stop. It's just never going to stop. Some people just are not meant to be around each other. Thank you very much, Sunshine. I've worked very hard to be there for my children. That was one thing. That was one of the worst things that could be said, because that is something I base my happiness on, is what my kids think about me and how they feel about me. Joel, since I did let Clint up, do you want to come up and speak about where you stand in this? Because he did come up. Now, we're not going to do bashing of anybody, but you have a right to respond to the allegations that were made if you want to. We're not talking about the full history with just like what happened in the last 24 hours, because I have not been. It would only be right because Clint did come up and make accusations or speak about something that's been going on, and you're more than welcome to clear what you know to be true, because I can't speak on it. I wasn't there. Look, nobody's giving her a pass, guys. I know. Bette Midler and Joan Crawford, that's it. Yes. Think of all these fights have gone down in history and it never ended. It's like that. It's just one of those. Okay, Jules. Jules, I don't know why. I hope you're not upset with me. That was not planned. I know, but let's not say that. Let's not say that. That's not nice. Let's not say that. Whether we know one way or the other, let's just not. If Maria didn't piss Jen, wouldn't have said shit. I hope you don't forget that. That's true. I know that to be true, but it's a shame how much it took to get out these truths. Like, John, you've been knowing most of these truths. I'm fighting because she is making dangerous lies, not small lies. Yeah. Bette Davis and Joan Crawford. Thank you, pretty bird. I thought he was going to apologize. Well, guess not. I didn't know. I thought it was Jen coming up to use his or something. I don't know. Or he was going to come up and say, look, I was there. I witnessed it. They did call Jen and they said this. That's what I really thought he was coming up to say is, I witnessed how the interview went down. This is who said what, who sent what. This is what happened. But that's why I let him up. Jen has been kicked off the island and now it's crawling back to the only person who may forgive her. There's no forgiveness to be had. You can't undo what was done. You can't undo that. The damage was done. You made me relive what he did to me. My son relived what he did. 2 other women relived what he did. And then he's up here to all these people praising him. You sound so nice. What a sweet voice you have. Oh, I love his accent. All these women kissing his ass while us victims are sitting here dealing with the scars, emotionally, physically, scars of what this man has done to us. Here I am 20 years later, still not over what he's done. The other girl, 17 years later, she's still not over what he's done to her. There's another child who's been victimized by this man. So think about all the damn, and it's not just, that's just the people that met him in real life. That does not include all the other women who went through DV that got triggered that night, was in fear that night, that was shaken that night, having panic attacks, asthma attacks, just full-blown PTSD flare-ups because they knew an abuser was about to come on and attack his victim. Their words. So it was horrible. It was fucking horrible. And my son still not over that shit. So there's nothing. How do you give forgiveness about something like that? I can't take back the pain caused to all these people that night. I can't take it back. Neither can she. Well, see, I don't even know what news allegations are. Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not after the tit for tat shit anymore. I'm after justice in this. I'm done. I was hoping and praying I had enough to go forward with criminal charges for the hotel shit. Hearing back from the detective that I had enough was all I needed. And then I try to let the RO go. And this person, while she's thinking I still had the RO going, she didn't know I had ceased it because I thought she had left me alone. She didn't know that. Here she is under the impression that I did do the RO, and she's still setting up interviews with the piece of shit. And then taking a step further, trying to make sure he knows where we're all located or where they think we're located, what area we're in, and whatever. And that's after knowing everything he's done. So it is what it is. Too little, too late. And she's still not stopping. I mean, fuck, she just did an interview hours ago with his fucking name in the chat. And I'm sure she probably bragged again how she used to talk to him. And this is what he said. And this is what he said. And y'all remember he said this? Y'all remember he said this? When I already went on proving he lied about every fucking thing he said. I'll drop the link if anybody wants to grab it and speak. Muzz, Star, anybody, because it's been a world. And Cathy, of course, Cathy, you ain't going to say shit. You're not going to own up to nothing, are you? You're not going to apologize. Not a damn thing. Nothing. Handing out money to the wealthiest bitch on YouTube. And after, like, you're handing all this money out, and then you use it to cover your ass, to keep your secrets for all the shit you do to everybody. Trying to act like you're fucking innocent. You're not innocent. I always knew you weren't innocent. And your whole issue with me from the jump was that I called you out on it. But again, guess you didn't pay enough because people didn't think that you paid enough to keep your secrets. Thank God. Oh, absolutely. Hey, don't misinterpret what I'm saying. She still did it. Okay? She still did it. The damage was done. That interview went on for over an hour. The justification and backing up what that interview had been going on for months. Just recently, in the past in the 24 hours, it finally was, okay, this is enough. I actually did wrong. This wasn't right. Let me fix it. Let me see what I could do to try to stitch up the holes I created, or what, like she just got there. So I ain't forgot shit. Just this woman, man, I cannot believe. And damn, Cathy. And what did I just say last night? Do y'all remember what I said last night? When I was sitting here wondering, should I talk to John? Should I let John come up and speak and finally let me tell him what he's done and how's it affected us? And anybody else who wanted to come up, you could speak to him and maybe he could finally apologize for what he's done to everybody and face the music is what it was going to be. And what did I say? Y'all are trying to reel me back in. See what? That's not a good idea. He's not a good person. This is what he does. This is what he does, right? And I was like, and then someone mentioned, don't forget what he did to Natalie. And I was like, there you go right there. That's all you got to say. All you got to say to reel me back into, to make me touch grass is say, don't forget what he did to Natalie. And I would have snapped right back out of it to remind me that he's not a good person. I just said that shit last night. And we find this out. And she had just come to me, I would have maybe, or fucking stopped her running her mouth about me. But no, that's not enough. Every fucking time that Momo and Ann are going on about me, she's in there. Every time Ratchet's going on about me, she's in there.
Hi.
Hello. No, I know y'all aren't coming at me. I just want y'all to know that I'm on board with what y'all are saying.
I think a translation maybe is because I think Jen offered a lot without giving anything, if that makes sense. Like, we already knew, like, without any proof, let's be honest. It doesn't it feel like the times before, Siwa? Like when she falls out with her friends and then offers you something. And
it happens every time.
And then sends up Clint to talk to you. You know what I mean? So I just think people who have been here for a long time are just like, they're not mad at you. They're just like, not again, you know?
There is no not again. I can't, like I said, just because one dagger is no longer in my back doesn't mean the other 10 aren't still there.
I think they're just seeing, like, sending Clint up on Penn. She does that every time. And then.
No, yeah, I thought he came up to say, look, I was there too. Let me be the third person to verify who did what to you, Siwa. But that's not how that went.
Yeah, that, like Shyla said, patterns of behavior. I think some people are just noticing it and they're like, not this. Joanna's like, I'm out of here,
Oh, I didn't even see Joanna's comment saying that.
Yeah, she's like, I'm out of here. She's like, can't take
Well, Joanna gets really pissed off when it comes to Jen and Clint.
Oh, I know.
Understandably so,
Especially people, who've been here a long time and have seen it. It's just hard. Rinse and repeat. That's a good one, Carrie. It's just people, people have felt like, they've walked through fire with Siwa. So it's a caring more like for people who are like, oh, everyone calm down, You're right, Ro. She's not the only one. A lot of people, Selena, I know, Ro, probably Jade, are really tired of it, and they love you, and they're just worried. They're just worried because they know of your heart,
Someone's asking, who is Cathy? Cathy is Natalie, aka federal judge's wife. She was the one that called the haunted hotel pretending to be my friend who was with me. She didn't know a name. She just said, "Oh, I'm this person's friend. Can you please tell me?" I don't even know how the fuck that hotel fell for that shit. Can you please tell me what room number she's in? How you even fall for that shit? So I can meet her in the lobby? Why would you not need to know someone's fucking room number for any of that? And if the friend is with me too, that makes no fucking sense. And I told the staff, do not tell anybody anything about me. Not my maiden name, not my legal name, not my YouTube name, nothing about anything tied to me or my friend or anything about nothing. We know. I said, y'all don't think y'all understand how serious this is? I've been having death threats for 2 days leading up to this. Please make sure you don't, like, I need all of you to have like some meeting or something so everybody is well aware of what's happening. And for $900 fucking dollars, they couldn't keep their fucking mouth shut.
See what?
No, Cathy, you pay me back the $900 so I could go back and do a different, or do another vacation to do something else to try to get back. So you ruined my fucking time. Not only didn't feel safe doing the haunted investigation anymore, I couldn't sleep. I was scared. I went drinking. I haven't been drinking since I was 21 years old. I went drinking to try to drown out the fucking, like the tremors and the PTSD shit because of the fear that I lived in because of what you fucking did for $900.
See what? Can I play devil's advocate only for a second? John, when have we ever taken John's word for not lying? Just because he's so right now.
Because there are times that John has told the proof and came with receipts. There are times.
But
all the time, no.
I'm just saying because he's so mad at her right now. He keeps Cathy, Natalie. Like, is it possible that he's doing this to get back?
Absolutely. He did not make Natalie go into that chat and say, I wonder if we could figure out her room number. So if it wasn't for that tied to it, if she was nowhere in that chat with them trying to locate me, maybe I wouldn't believe it. No, I've been known she was involved somehow.
Mm-hmm.
What a bunch of weak ass bitches though, man. John lies a lot. He does. But when he gets mad and he's out for vengeance, he will start letting truth fly. He's done it a few times. And it is true. It is true. Cathy, you can't sit here and say John took advantage of you. He tried to tell you that he would give you that money back. And you said, no, I don't want it back. You didn't take advantage. I wanted you to have it. So let's not go there. Oh, no, I'm going to have a bone to pick. Best believe. Again, that was $900 it was ruined for me. And everybody else that participated. Fucking ruined.
I know.
How about you hit up my PayPal and give me back my money, Natalie, since you thought it was so fucking funny what you did. And apparently you got money to blow. Why don't you give me back that money? We'll be talking to I'm so fucking pissed.
I wish people had proof of things they're saying.
John and Cody, why can't y'all just give me the proof? Why can't y'all just do something else? They're saying, well, this is what happened. Show proof. Y'all have proof of everything fucking else.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to me, nobody saved it.
I mean, he said he just found out today. There's got to be a text message or something.
I don't believe that shit either. I don't think he found out today. I think he's been knowing it.
I agree. I don't think he found out today either.
No, I don't even want it through Cash App. I went through PayPal. Why don't you hit up my PayPal? Siwa Moon, coming, letter for, and you. Oh, you're here. I'll help you out, Natalie. So you got 20,000, just throw here and throw there. God, what fucked up people.
Lately, there's a lot of shit being thrown out with zero proof, and I don't know what's to stir up shit and what's real anymore. I wonder if you could call the hotel and if there would be a way to find, here's the thing. Hotels have schedules, right? So they would know who was working that night. Couldn't they call that person and ask? They would remember such a specific call.
They would have to know because the whole staff had to have a fucking meeting about this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they can look back on their
I
schedule.
went to the desk and asked them about 4 or 5 times during the day, are you sure y'all aren't saying anything? Are you sure you're not telling anybody anything? Are you sure are you aware of what's in place to protect me and who's with me? Are you sure? Oh, yes, we know. Anytime there was a new person at the desk, I went and told them the same thing. I need to make sure that you know what's going on. Oh, yes, ma'am, we know. We all had a meeting this morning.
Shady, they
A lot
might
of
if it was
fucking good
so
that did.
specific. If it was so specific, like I'm a friend, meaning that they might, the person who worked there. I mean, they know who was at the. It's worth a call just to find out in case. I don't know, for some proof. Natalie,
And Natalie, sit here. Natalie, you've been over here. Poor John. I'm so sorry what everybody does to you. Oh, John, it's so horrible what they do to you. And then look what the fuck you're doing. But are you doing it to the people that does the real life shit to John? No. You're just like the rest. Y'all don't do it to the people that's actually doing that shit to John. You take it out on me.
Yeah, Ocean Breeze, I hear you. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's, yeah.
Trying to find that damn comment that she made.
Did that hotel have multiple rooms with balconies on the floor you were on? Or
Yes.
You don't know? Okay. That's what I was wondering. And were they all facing the same way?
No.
So is it possible you were right that someone called and said, what's your room number for blah, 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 because I want to book it in the future? I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. Brooke,
No, that would have been a lot better if that's just what they did. But no,
you know what I mean? Because
if
they said they're looking for a balcony on this floor that's facing this whatever for a future to book it, then that would be kind of a way that they would get around. Because if you were so, I don't know, if you were so specific about the instructions.
And then look at this shit. Let me move the comment. Oh, hold on. Look at Natalie. Apparently Natalie got it figured out, guys. So there's multiple comments of her saying shit like this.
She might have called, but maybe she called to say it the other way. You know what I mean?
I don't believe that.
You think she made up that whole story, and even though they told them not to, they gave the information?
Natalie's been a messy fucking bitch for quite some time. 2 years, at least, that I've known of. And then has a nerve to come over here and piss and moan because I said she's married to a federal judge, which everybody and their mama in this community knew she was married to a federal judge. See, we don't dox me, don't dox. Bitch, you been, no. They called Geneva. She called pretending to be my friend. I'll find out.
That would be a huge lapse if you said you asked them multiple times not to do it. Who got the hotel? They put the hotel incoming group chat? What?
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense. I'm just saying, but that hotel, you owe me. You fucking owe me, Natalie. You owe me. That wasn't cheap. And you ruined my whole fucking time.
They put the hotel info in the group chat. Oh, probably. Everything's in that damn group chat.
It doesn't matter. Cathy is not a part of the court case yet. She will be, but she's not a part of it yet. We just found out this shit tonight, how far she really went.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Star. Yeah.
I'm not gonna play. I just, anyways, whatever. Trying to see what else Natalie said. All in the name of protecting John from being fucked with. Like I was doing a damn thing to him.
Oh, I would assume she was doing it for Brooke. Did you figure him out? See, what if Natalie had nothing to do? Oh. Yeah.
Just unbelievable. I'm just so fucking mad.
I know.
They should never complain again about real life. I'll tell you that. Yeah, John said that Natalie did it for Ratchet, which again, that wouldn't be the first time she has asked people to do shit for her. She has done it every time it's come to me. She's actually had someone else do it, except to be the first person to reach out to douchebag. She was the first person to do it, probably because she couldn't find someone else to do it. And then she's bragged about it ever since.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else has happened to me. Real life, she's fucking done it. She's been a part of it. Everything. I mean, I still have all the messages where she goes, I have to have word for word testimony. I have to be a part of this investigation. Oh, that lying ass bitch. Oh, she doubled down. Oh, here's proof that I called. Here's proof I have to see what numbers say to my phone. Oh, here's her mom's name. Here's the resort name. Here's the eviction thing. Here's her maiden name. Here's her legal name. Here's her kids' names. Here's her ex's name. Like, fucking, what is wrong with you? Why do you care about me this much? To know that much information makes no fucking sense. Just like when she came on my panel, said, Siwa, you need to stop saying I have 3 kids. I have 4. I'm like, I don't know how many kids you have because I don't care. Has nothing to do with me. Well, I have 4. I was like, again, I don't care. Has nothing to do with me. But then she knows everything about my life. You also said I don't live in it. You said I worked here. I'd never worked there in my life. Again, I don't know. I'm not digging like that.
Do you see the private chat?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Natalie posted shit too, though.
Well, she's under different stock accounts now, I think. She seems like a very angry person, Ocean Breeze.
Can anyone reach out to JY and ask for receipts? John's not blocked on my Instagram. He has been able to message me with proof of this or that. He just doesn't care. He don't care that much. See, well, I'm doing you a solid. Oh, yeah, you're doing me a great big fucking solid.
I think if he had
telling me now with no proof that I can use besides what she said in the public chat.
Yeah. I think he would have shown it if he had it. He loves to show when he has proof. Yeah, that was Natalie's last sock.
Oh, I'm going to take care of that in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I just thought it would be I could just make a report about the harassment, but again, they went over the evidence. They sent me an email after that saying, send us everything you have about what went down that night. And I sent them, and that's when they said that I had enough to pursue criminal charges on them. But little did I know how big of a part Natalie played in it.
All right, girl. Don't make me come up here for a second night in the row.
Uh-oh. Is her foot coming
slap
out?
Some bitches. So, Woosaw, I know you're upset on what JY said, and I completely understand, but we don't have proof to believe what he's telling is actually what happened.
Again,
So
put it in Mother Teresa's
I
chat saying she's in this area. She's on this floor. She's overlooking
okay.
this street. This is the room number. Oh, I wonder if we, and minutes before saying, I wonder if we could figure out what her room number is. And then coming back saying, oh, this is where she's at.
But Brooke
Someone
was doing
did
it
something.
too. They were
A few
all
people
trying
were
this.
doing that.
So you can't
Grain of
really
salt.
say for sure it was her until if JY has proof and he's throwing Natalie under the bus, then by all means, why would you have a problem sending them to you?
He's always the first one to shove his phone into the camera with his proof.
That's what I'm saying too. So you got to take what he's saying at face value.
Don't forget, he hates her right now.
He does, yes. So he's throwing everybody under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
But he's throwing people under the bus with his words. Unless
And I'm not saying it because people don't like JY. I'm just saying without the proof, people lately are throwing shit around.
And you guys know me too. I am all about proof. You could say one thing, and just like Jen, she's not off the hook. She didn't show any proof. She's saying it was Brooke and Maria, but yes, no proof was shown. Now Maria though is taking one for the team. I believe for Brooke.
Well, I don't know. Something there was off today.
Well, that's
a lot of deflection going on there.
There was a lot of deflection, but you know what? There was also, if Brooke was 100% innocent and had no doing in it, if that was me up talking to Jen, I would say, show me the proof or subpoena, go to court, have fun. I'll talk to you later. And I'd be done with that conversation because I would know the truth.
I think it's a play of semantics because I think maybe she wasn't involved in that day, but she probably collected the info earlier. You know what I mean?
So can I just say this? This is my thought on it. One, we know JY. We know his antics. Apparently, Maria, I didn't see the live. Maria was over there throwing him under the bus for all the money Natalie gave him. He needed to deflect from that. So what does he do? He goes live and he basically throws out anything and everything he can to just rile everybody up, tick them off. I mean, he was going after Jen. He was going after Momo. Anything that could stick. And he knows that Brooke has a major boner for you and doesn't stop. So, of course, he's going to poke at that too. I agree that Natalie probably was a part of it for sure, but I wouldn't go as far as to say she was the one that called the hotel and verified you were there. I wouldn't believe that until there's actual receipts of that, just because of the source and the convenient timing of that information coming out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think
my issue is
angry.
It lines up perfectly with what she's done in the past to people. And she was the one making the comments all night with Ratchet in the chat.
Right. No, like I said,
they were both playing off each other all night long. The stream wasn't even about me. And there they are, just going to town, doxing me, doxing with this, doxing that, just nonstop. I wonder if we can find out where she's at. Well, I think she's here. Well, what if she's in this? Well, what if this balcony's overlooking this? Well, the balcony's over this. Well, she's on this floor. Well, she's on this. Just all fucking night long. Those two.
See what?
See what?
Hold on. Just look at the private chat really quick, what I wrote. And don't forget what I just wrote.
See what? Because I know nothing about where you actually were, but is it like a big hotel? I mean, would there be a lot of rooms with balconies overlooking what? How easy do you think it would have been for them to kind of go on Google Maps and by process of elimination figure out which room it was?
I don't really want to go into details of it.
Okay. Well, you don't have, no, I get that. I mean, to me, it seems like it would be, I don't know. It doesn't seem to me like it would be that easy to do that, So I fully agree that they obviously knew something somehow. They got
There-
information.
There were a lot of people in the chat, I think, saying stuff like that. Secret
Yeah.
Treasures, I think, a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Again, $900 was nothing for Natalie, and probably just pocket change for her to blow.
Right.
But
Yeah.
for me, that was a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
And she
For a lot of
fucking
people.
ruined it. And I was in
And like you
tears all
said,
fucking the whole time.
Siwa, don't let this get to you. If she called, like I said, if they are finding the room, if they have a number of a room, the most she could have done is called and said, I want to book room 222 tonight. Is that available? And for them to say yes or no. Kind of thing.
That's what I thought. Maybe, but...
So they're not going to say who's staying there unless you gave the hotel permission to say, hey, my friend's going to be calling. You can let her know what room number I'm at. Other than that, it's just, is this room available? Yes or no. You know, they can't go into detail with, oh, yeah, John Smith is staying there tonight. Social security number 1234. Like,
right. Yeah, I mean, they're not supposed to give out room numbers. They're pretty strict about that. But, like.
And it's not like you were at a Red Roof Inn or something that those people don't care what the friend does.
Siwa, can you DM JY and just say, can you send me proof for what you said today?
I'm not going to sit here and keep begging this man to do something right for once in his life.
Well,
yeah. If he has it's going to come out because he can't sit on it. Like that's not what he does. If he wants,
I know, but just to get like the yes or no, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, my advice is, stay the course that you're on right now. And
what happened to Jules?
He reported her. Well, I'm not going to say he, but
one of his minions.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
I'm pretty sure it was Addie because Lumberjack was telling her in his chat to go.
Her second channel?
Yeah. Her live got taken down while she was live.
Wait,
yeah, because he told everybody to go strike it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it did.
Because she was playing live streams. I mean, it was a second channel, of course.
Yeah, yeah. I had the thing that says it was reported by John.
How was he able to get it down so fast?
He has them do it, the minions.
He gave Addie
like that. YouTube wouldn't even get to that right away.
Addie knows how to do it somehow. I mean, she knows how to do it correctly somehow.
Wow.
I mean, I've never been able to do something like that with people playing my shit.
Yeah.
I guess maybe because I don't know. Sometimes I've seen it more than once where like it gets taken down during. I guess it depends how fast they are.
Well, he's had his taken down during too.
Yeah, it's probably just luck of the draw.
I think it is.
Well, I can see if it was like something, like.
John's had his taken down because Matt's reported for him threatening children.
Right.
He was doing something actually dangerous. Yeah.
That's what I would. Yeah, that would be immediate. I didn't because I mean she's done that quite a few times and.
Remember when we saw Amber's taken down by Dee? I mean that happened during those live too.
I don't even remember.
That was like copyright or something. So, I guess it's luck of the draw.
Huh. Maybe it's a slow.
Jules was taken down for it said copyright because it said right when it went down it said that. It was reported by John Yates.
But it's only one strike, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And she can contest it, but I don't know why she would. She probably wouldn't win because she was streaming live. But that's why it was her backup channel. You know what I mean?
Well, at least she was on her backup channel.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bitch move on their part, but what do you expect?
Jay, I missed that live. Is it still up, Jay Weiss?
Yes.
I think it will be because
it's on members. He has it on members only.
Oh.
I can
Can someone copy and paste the link, please?
Geneva private chat.
I will not be doing that. Sorry, not y'all. Someone else. I will not be doing that. I'm not texting anybody ever again from my private phone.
Who said that?
Oh, what?
Can someone in the private? Can one of my moderators copy and paste the link? Thank you. Generator got it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. See, once again, because I blocked people on my StreamYard, it's making it hell for other people to join.
Don't you just have to click like
That's
your
what
Google?
went down. But like I said, with this what happened with Real. I had no problems people joining my stream, but the second I banned people from studio, all of a sudden nobody could join, or there's issues, people who aren't normally here. It's a nightmare. So now I got to go remove it.
I think it's. Don't they just have to confirm through their Google?
It says guests must authenticate. So
Yeah, it's just one button.
I
I
had to
think you
remove
just press
that.
your Google.
I don't know. That's completely out of my wheelhouse. I don't know anything about StreamYard, so don't get me.
Oh god. Geneva. Oh shit.
Y'all, we're about to have a guest. Just 1 second, we're working on it.
Nah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. That's not it.
Everybody in chat.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you get.
That's
If
all you
you
get.
headphones on or speakers, you might want to turn them down.
Just oh shit.
Oh shit.
I removed the authentication button.
Self-explanatory. I don't know.
Okay, what else do I need
Hold
to
on,
say?
y'all.
There's nothing
Y'all
else to
give me
say.
a minute.
But that sums it up in 2
It
words.
does sum it up, doesn't it?
Home.
God,
I'm glad Selena agrees.
Selena's ready. No,
Is that-
no, going legal.
What the fuck?
No.
No. It's not shit. It's just oh shit.
It's not
You said block.
It was
shit.
oh shit.
It's just oh shit.
I mean, this
Like,
person's
Selena
not
got
blocked,
it.
so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Selena got it.
Maybe I said the wrong thing. Shit. It's in the chat.
No, hell no, Ruby. I would be so
Ew. No,
Ruby.
yeah. I would
God
be
damn.
so out of here.
We would
Ruby, I
only-
don't think that would be oh shit. I think that would be
Oh,
That
hell
would be-
no.
all disappear.
No,
that would
not
be
for that person.
We would
Yeah,
just all
that would be a
disappear.
bye-bye. I'll see you later.
Not to, Shady, never again. That person I'm going to court against in a few days. Like, no, definitely not.
I came up here. You guys want me to say get your facts straight?
Grabbing my butt just to be
This cannot be the actual. Hold on. Is this the actual person?
Show your face.
Show your face real quick, because that's not like a nice, a normal picture. There we go. Okay. All right. Hi.
So what I said tonight was true. About Cathy reaching out to the hotel. I found it out tonight. It was part of a group chat. And like that's really all there is to it. I didn't know until tonight. I was told, oh my God, that Abby is not flattering. Jesus Christ. Oh. That is not pretty at all, not one bit. But
right.
What I said tonight was true. I just found out about it. I didn't know where you were going on that vacation, nor did I care. But that's what I heard tonight, and I saw it with my own eyes. So I don't know, you know.
So then, where you can't take you don't have pictures or anything.
No, it was vocal.
But you said group chat.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no reason for me to lie on it. And you guys can, you know, I know that probably nobody here believes anything I say.
But John, I'm pursuing criminal charges for that. Like it was, police reports were made for that, and sent them the evidence of what I already had and said, do I want to pursue criminal? I have enough. And I've already made the decision I was, and court is coming up in like 2 days. Well, I think one more day now.
Then I would be happy to testify about what I was told and what I saw. But that's what I was told. And that's that. Like, you know, honestly, you'd probably be like the last person I would want to do a favor for. But I found it out tonight, and I was sickened by it because I didn't know how deep she really was in all this. And I mean, that's all like I can do and say. And if it's not enough, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like,
There's got to be more witnesses to it. So there just has to be somebody that has it somewhere. I mean,
there's a whole group chat with Natalie and Brooke and Maria and Ann and Julie. They were all in it. Vault, they were all in it. It's the same group chat.
Let me guess, investigation of Siwa Moon, that one?
It's the same group chat that Brooke was trying to pull up those bullshit DMs from before, saying, "Oh, look, I didn't know anything. I just found out the last second." No, the thing with Keaton, and I promise you, that was planned. See,
I know it was.
That was not last minute. Like, oh my God, like and Jen's my friend, but I think everybody could agree that Jen doesn't have the wherewithal to do this on her own, to find Keaton, to find out where he is. Maria couldn't do it because she was bitching about Amber having her sister on her live. So
and does that even make sense, John? I didn't interview the sister or set it up.
No, I know that, but how could Maria have done that live with Keaton if she was going off for weeks about the outrage that she had with Amber interviewing her sister? So she wouldn't have a leg to stand on if she did the same thing in retaliation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why it was shoved down Jen's throat.
Well, apparently they told Jen, you're the one that doesn't have anything to lose, which that's real nice from friends.
They're horrible people. I found out the super hard way, but that's what happened. I promise you. I'm not coming here to you, Siwa, like trying to do anything other than just speak the truth. And I'm just telling you what I know. Okay. And I hope that you do get some type of, relief from this. I really do, honestly. But that's what happened. The whole Keaton thing was planned. They were talking about it for weeks.
They were talking about it for weeks.
Because they had to get back at you.
For what? Because I said I don't like them and they're horrible people. For what? My God.
When was this group chat that you saw this?
It's still going on right now as we speak. I was a part of it, and then I got kicked out of it. When Denver and when all them did their damage to me, I got thrown out of it. But
so you haven't seen it in a couple weeks then?
No, I have not. But I have somebody in that same group chat as we speak right now give me everything. So I know what's being said still, and it's not Julie. I promise you guys, it's not Julie.
So I
only hope that now they all second guess each other. Like they made me second guess all my friends.
Yeah. So can you though ask that person to grab those screenshots since they're still in the group?
They are afraid.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
They're not the ones that are being doxxed 24/7 and sending people by their houses to knock on their doors.
If the person gives it to me to post and give, then they will be outed.
Wait a minute. You said you saw it with your own eyes though.
I would only use it in Star accidentally dropped. I only need it for court. This is Natalie. This is a judge's wife. I am not going to sit here and do something to a judge's wife knowing you get her injured or anything. I just want to file charges. I was actually in fear all night long, John. That was $900. I've never done something like that for myself before or ever done an investigation trying to do something nice that didn't bother a soul. And I lived it in fear the whole time.
Brooke had said that she knew where you were because you said like you were in a haunted hotel and like there was a certain floor.
John, there's haunted hotels everywhere.
It was Natalie that, once Brooke said that, Natalie was the one that had called and said, listen, I mean this girl for like lunch or drinks or whatever, and can you verify? And and I don't know if hotels have HIPAA rules, like you can't say if a guest is there or not. I don't fucking know.
They were supposed to,
but I don't know. Like, usually when you call a hotel and there's somebody registered there, like, give me, this person's room, they'll connect you. So there's that too.
They can connect you, but they can't give out the room number. There is a privacy law against that.
I don't know if it was the room number specifically, but it
They probably
verified.
just
No, it
verified
verified that Siwa
something
was in
about me.
that hotel room, and that's my point.
That's all they needed.
That's
Right.
that was it. It wasn't the number. It wasn't the room number.
And what did they
It was
use
the fact
with it?
that Siwa
They
was
went to
in that hotel.
Mother Teresa's. All they wanted was to go to Mother Teresa's and put on a public platform for everybody to see where I was supposed to be at.
I'm going to
so
drop
I
down.
could be
I
in
see what
fear.
your comments are saying. I'm not trying to invigorate myself for more views. I'm only trying to help.
You knew it
Siwa
wasn't
right
going to be
now.
a positive
I'm really
room,
not.
just like when I go in.
John, really, all we want is just
I'm not trying to like do anything
No, John,
nefarious
listen.
here.
John, listen. This is not. Forget the chat right now.
Cody,
If you
slow your
have-
roll.
Yeah, if you have proof of what, or if you have any screenshots of this, just send it to Siwa so Siwa can handle it. Like,
No, let's all be respectful. Everybody, please. Everybody in the chat. I know everybody's not getting along. This is not about being friends. This is not about truces. None of that. This is something that was done that was horrible. This one person has never given up on me or stopped for 2 years straight. And maybe.
And I am trying to do the right thing here.
About
and like, listen, Siwa, I don't owe you any favors. Listen, we all know we all hate each other, right? Like,
right?
So like, I'm not like trying to do any, but like, I have to say something, and I'm trying to do the right thing, and like, I'm still getting eaten up. So listen, this is what I heard tonight, and I just found out about it tonight. Okay. And it was Natalie that verified that you were in the hotel. Brooke figured out because of a haunted floor, the 5th floor, or whatever. Like, I don't remember.
There isn't even anything about the floor. The floor thing was just me saying shit. So that whole thing that she runs with already is stupid because that didn't even line up with anything. I had a psychic vision. That was it. That wasn't tied to anything else. That's just something she uses so it doesn't look how messy she really got behind the scenes trying to locate me. That's it. She's just trying to, oh, well, she said 4th floor and there's a ghost there. So I found her that way. No, that's bullshit. That was a psychic vision. It wasn't tied to anything. That's just something, once again, that she tries to use to justify what she did. So she don't look as crazy as she already does.
I'm just trying to help you out. That's it. I'm trying to do the right thing.
I just want to stop to this one person for sure.
And if you want to call me up, I will testify to it. If you want. I'm not lying. I'm not coming on your public platform when you do have stuff in litigation, right? I'm not trying to make, why am I going to come up here
it's
and
very
lie
serious.
about stuff?
You definitely don't want to come up and lie about something like this when it contains a federal judge's wife. For sure.
Because she is a lot messier than everybody gives her credit for. Like, she is involved deeply in all this stuff. Very deeply. It's not some poor woman who, oh, John Yates ripped me off and this. No, she gives money to everybody. And this is what she does. When she says that she can buy and sell people, she can.
Well, yeah, apparently we thought she was talking shit. Apparently not.
So
no, listen, that's the truth.
Just a question. So someone showed you a screenshot and they don't feel comfortable giving it to Siwa. Is that correct?
Don't give it to me then. Just fucking show up in court and testify to it with proof. Because you just saying, I fell out with these people. Because if you don't think they're going to bring up, oh, we fell out and he's just out to get us back, they will bring it up. So if you have the screenshot, keep it to yourself and only bring it up in court. That's all. You don't have to do all this other shit. It'd be nice, but you don't have to. I ain't trying to do anything to Natalie. That's not okay what she did. And again, that wasn't cheap, okay? Like,
I can't believe Natalie's this messy that she came up on your panel crying, and Siwa was very nice to her, actually.
Very nice. I know the chat wasn't and the panelists were not nice, but I was very nice. And I felt very bad. She was upset.
Well, no one was nice when she told everyone she could buy and sell everyone. But
that set people off. That's what set people off, is when she made that.
Before that, remember, Maria's the one who told her to come up to your panel when she was
she's the one that asked for the link.
So once again, Maria's hands causing trouble and sending Natalie over to Siwa's when nothing was even being said other than we see that she would super chat you
here and there.
You know, see, well, I don't know why you'd even think Natalie was your friend when, you know, she's
Natalie, my
deep,
friend?
she's
Didn't.
deep with
No,
all
she
those.
didn't.
No. I'm not
think
trying.
she was her
Listen,
friend.
I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful. I'm
Wait,
just saying.
who?
I
Nobody
don't
thought
know
that
why
she was
you
her
would think
friend.
she'd be like helping you out when she's so entrenched in all of their business.
I'm confused. Who you think is helping me out? And who's supposed to be a
No,
friend?
you know, you just had mentioned that Natalie was on, you know, she was up in your panel crying, the stuff, whatever. But
No,
like,
she came up to defend
No, she
herself. She
came
says,
up-
see, well,
yeah.
you're doxing me. And I said, I didn't dox you. We said you're a federal judge's wife backing up and offering money for lawyers when you're a federal judge's wife. It doesn't make sense. And she came up to defend herself. And then she went running to Brooke and said, oh, they bullied me horribly. I don't
Right.
talk to Natalie. I've never had a conversation with Natalie outside of when she came up one time.
So, John, has Natalie been behind the scenes doing other stuff like this to other people, or is this
absolutely.
Okay, or is this the only thing that you know of with the hotel?
Natalie has 100 different stock accounts. This is her life. This is what she does. You know, I can give Siwa the screenshots of Natalie saying, I changed my stock account. 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 Like,
yeah, but that doesn't
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you, Shady Pine. Yes.
What?
And I you know, I'm coming here into the lion's den trying to help you. And I'm getting eaten alive.
No, we're just trying to understand what we can do to help you.
Backfiring. Just get off, Johnny. Just get off.
Okay.
But the stuff with Keaton, I can tell you, I can promise you on a million Bibles that was planned for a long time.
I knew it was.
There, and what the screenshots that Brooke brought up saying like, oh, I just found, no. That was a big planned thing. It was forced on Jen Bailey because they couldn't do it on their channel because they're the harbingers of like, oh no, we don't do things with family. No, let's toss it on Jen's head because, you know, she's the idiot and she'll do whatever we say. That's what happened with Jen. That's why
we knew it the day it went down that they used her. We all knew it the day it was happening. They set Jen up for failure. They set her up to be the escape for whoever's going to get the heat. It was going to be Jen. We all knew it from the jump.
Oh,
we
yeah,
just
she was the one
proved
to fall.
that Ratchet was involved setting it up or knew about it ahead of time and participated in it.
Just before.
See, well, I have a heart. I hear you in pain. Okay, and I know I see that you're like bothered, and you know I should have no reason to want to help you at all. But like I still, I can't not say what I know, and like it does suck for you. What happened to you did suck, and like. You know, you have my stepbrother up on your panel and whatever.
No,
like, you know,
he didn't. But
I'm not
JY.
trying to get into that right now. I'm not.
JY, but he never did.
He's a part of
that
your
was
channel.
me and Teresa.
But he's in your chats. Like, you know, like imagine if
Don, what are my rules with your brother? No talk about you. No talk about family. I don't want any involvement.
I'm just saying.
With y'all's
I have no reason to want to like. You know, me coming here is probably doing me more damage than good by telling you this on your panel live right now. And I hope, you know, that people might understand that, because I know that they're all going to come for me guns blazing even more now because I'm saying this to you live right now on this panel. You know,
John, please, just before you drop, just an important question. Can you just verify with Siwa if you saw it with your eyes or you heard it with your ears, the stuff about Natalie?
What I heard about Natalie, I found out on a phone call tonight. What I saw with my eyes was the stuff with Keaton in the group chat with the interview. Am I clear now?
Yes, thank you.
And I'm sorry if I muddy that up because there's a lot, you know, because you have the Keaton stuff and the group chat and like, but like I heard tonight on the phone by the mole I have in that group chat that it was Natalie that called and to verify the hotel. She didn't find out the room number, but once they figured out the hotel, from whatever reason, it was Natalie that called the hotel to verify that you were saying that she's going to meet you for drinks or some shit like that. And, you know, when you're in a hotel room, that happens. It's not HIPAA. You know, it's a hotel. It's very different.
Right, but it's personal information. You can't say.
They had
you know,
already been warned that I was in danger and that what people were after. Before I even showed up, they knew, and they had a whole meeting and everything. Don't say anything about this guest. Don't, like I said, there'd be no reason in the
Yeah, you're
world
still not
for
supposed
any
to
of
tell
us to
people who
call or
a guest
anybody
at their
I
place.
know to call looking for me or looking for anything about me. So if anybody calls, already right there, it's someone trying to hurt me or do something to me. That's what I told them, and I told them about that around the clock. Who's cash deposit?
So okay, so he didn't see like the stuff about Natalie, unfortunately. Like, so you can't get a screenshot. Like, it may or may not
I
exist.
will not
you know what I mean?
apologize. I will not apologize. Nip, 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 nip. I will not apologize to Bad Fish for nope because you know what?
Rome?
He's protecting
Yeah,
me,
but Cody,
you know what? I'm
please
protecting
chill.
my home.
Okay, this is getting, you know.
Who's asking? Nobody's asking Cody to.
What's that shit?
Yeah, because he cussed out Rove. I don't even know what Rove said, but she doesn't deserve to be cussed out like that.
No.
She's a very
I'm
nice
not really
woman.
paying attention to the chat. That's why.
Why am I saying this now, Julie, BC County? Because I just found out about it tonight. Like, you know, before I did my live, when you saw my live, I said what I had to say, and that's that. But like, I keep, you know, there's a lot of us who were in, you know, that. Oh my God, I'm gonna say this the right way.
Just get off, John. It's so pointless. They don't
You know,
like it anyways.
Cody, chill out.
No, mind your own business,
babe. Just give me a second. You know why? Because
I've been dealing with this damn.
let me just.
Well, you're always yelling in the background.
Okay, he is
John
because
came
he
up on his
protects
own,
me.
though.
And like, listen, he's reading. I have you guys on my TV, so the chats are rolling. You know, Cody can see
It's
all
best
the nasty
when you
things
go on the
he said
Lions
about
Den
me
to
on
not
the
look
chat,
at the
and that's
chat.
why Cody
Yeah.
is like reacting the way he is. That's why.
Well,
And listen,
he's yelling in the background, John.
You know, I didn't expect to come in here, and they could hear you, babe. You don't need the phone. They can hear you.
No, I'm gonna hang it up because I'm fucking done.
But just know, just know that like the thing with Keaton, that was planned for a while, a long while.
And you saw those screenshots.
As soon as
Is there any screenshots from that by any chance?
and this is before, you know, the Denver fallout when I was still friends with them.
Yes.
So as soon as Amber had Anna up, it was their retaliation to get Keaton up to you know,
Retaliation to the wrong person. It makes no sense.
it doesn't matter. You know how this works, Siwa. You know how
I
this works.
turned down an interview. I was the first one that the twin came to talk about. She wanted to clear her name. I was like, I just can't do that. I can't participate. I can't hook you up with anybody. I can't be involved like that. And that was all I knew of it. Next thing I know, she's doing an interview with Amber weeks later. I had nothing to do with it. And Maria would say, oh, see, if you play even a second of it, I'm going to go off on your family. And I didn't play a second of it. And she still does that.
So that's what she said after you said you were going to have an interview with her sister. That's when she started getting the ball rolling with reaching out to Keaton. And then she had it stored in her back pocket.
Oh, no, I always say shit I don't mean when I'm angry, but I don't do it.
No,
yeah, so do I.
And that John saw. And that John said
There's
he
a
saw
limit
with
to
his
what
eyes.
I say, though, when I'm angry, John.
So there are screenshots available that exist because he said he saw them with his eyes.
I'm hoping someone has the screenshots of it because this main person, we all know who we're talking about. This main person is the one I need her hand in the cookie jar of she was involved in that interview.
What, Natalie?
No,
or Brooke?
not just Natalie. Natalie, I'm going to start up on her come tomorrow, but Ratchet. I need that because this was after she did this after I'd already filed the RO the first time, which I backed away from afterwards because she had left me alone for weeks, or so I thought. And then we find out she's actually was setting up the interview the whole time. So
yeah.
if she's still doing that after the RO was already filed the first time, that shows she has no intentions of stopping. And that will help me to show how truly depraved this woman is and how far she's willing to go and play with my life for her own
Just had a
petty
meltdown
bullshit.
the other night, and now listen, I just did a live, and I'm sober on that live, and I'm sober now. Like I am as clear-headed as I could possibly be.
Were you in the chat
after Sunday night?
Right.
I'm good.
Were you in that group chat, John, when the hotel thing went down? Was that still? Were you still in that group chat when she was at the hotel and all that happened?
Well,
or
that was
were
like
you-
months ago, wasn't it? Like in July or
It
June
was like
or
a while
August?
ago, I think. Yeah. So you were still in the group chat then?
Help. I'm not helping him. Y'all can do it on y'all.
See, well, you can message me. Like, listen, I'm not gonna do this. Everyone's dogging me out, and Cody. Like, it's fine. All I wanted you to know was that, like, you're not crazy for thinking the way you're thinking. I'm trying to help you out. You're not crazy.
Hey, John,
Wait, thank you for saying something.
Just super quick, important question. Was the group chat on IG?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, John, really quick question. Why is Ratchet so scared of you? Do you have
She's
like
not.
you don't have any dirt on
Ratchet's
her?
scared of Maria. Everybody is.
That woman's just out there. The reason people are having an issue with her is because she has no limits.
That's why they're all afraid, because Maria holds all the goddamn cards.
Because she has no limits. Because nothing upsets her. She never thinks anything's too far.
Everyone is afraid of Maria. I lost Brooke because of Maria.
She had to be willing, honestly.
Well, Brooke was playing dumb for a while that she didn't know what was going on. That she, you know,
Brooke cannot play stupid anymore.
Well, I know.
The stupidness that Brooke's playing is over with, and I'm tired of it.
Just like with Mod 148, though, John, if Brooke wanted to stay with you, she would have stayed. Maria wouldn't have been able to sway her, just like she couldn't have with 148.
I have been friends with Julie for 5 years. Not, and me and Julie were always friends. Brooke came onto the scene hating my fucking guts, and I've only been friends with Brooke for 1 year. So it's very different between Brooke and Julie. It's a very different relationship. Julie, like, she saved my cat's life. I've been friends with Julie. Me and Julie have never had a fight. We've always been friends. As where Brooke came onto the scene hating my guts. She was, in Yahoo's camp and doing all this with Lita and everybody doing those lies against me. And, Brooke didn't start out as a friend. She started off as a person who hated me.
Yeah,
So
which is what got me on her radar, because I was defending you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very different scene. You cannot compare Brooke and Julie together. You can't.
So with going over to Maria, being scared of Maria, is that also why that stinkfish guy went to Maria, not you?
You don't understand what
Stinkfish is still with Maria. He was up in her chat today.
Yeah, shitstorm's brewing, or Mrs. Shits, or Mr. Shits.
No, sad Muslim.
Lois Lane.
The cyberbullying counselor guy.
Yeah.
Yes, listen. I didn't agree with everything he did either.
That guy was a creep.
And I wish I can talk to you all without like 8 million people in the chats saying I'm a piece of shit and go die, John Yates.
Yeah, can y'all chill? Look, guys, this is not a stream to fix all the things between us. It's never going to happen. We're never going to be able to fix everything. You did this, or you did this. You did it. We can't. It's just not. That's not possible. The only thing possible right now, guys, tonight is trying to put a stop to how far certain people are going on me. That's it. It's not about right and wrong. It's not about none of that. It's about just doing something right in one instance or two instances, just because it's what's right.
Tunnel vision.
And that's what I'm trying to do right now. What's right. And it's still falling on deaf ears. So I don't know what more to say. I wouldn't have come here. I knew walking into your chat, I would be like, vilified, obviously. But like, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to help you. And I didn't think it'd still be this bad.
I'm still trying. I know.
Hide here. And like me saying what I'm saying right now, it will get me even more attacked or probably more in trouble or whatever by me saying, by me telling you what was really happening behind the scenes. And like, I just don't understand why people can't understand that, but whatever. Everyone
I really needed I need John's help in this instance. So can we please?
Yeah.
Anyways, I know it's upsetting Cody. It's just like when Jen was up here last night. It's upsetting the spouses. So if you need to go ahead and go, that's fine. I know that I don't want people to think it's we're all trying to kumbaya and truce it. That's not what this is about, anybody. This is not about, oh, well, now we co-sign everything he says, or he co-signs everything I say. That's not it. People don't try to add extra shit into this tonight. That's
And
not
honestly, see what, like you've seen, like me, like but prior to Sunday, I had a good 3 weeks where I was really on my content and I didn't do anything. I don't talk about any of you guys, and you know that. See,
You
what
were doing
know
great.
that.
Yeah.
You
I
know
don't know
that. So
what
like,
went off.
and right
I
now,
don't know.
I'm going to go back on my course and go back to my shows. So like, whether you hate me or don't hate me, it's not going to matter in the long run for me because I'm still going to talk about my shows. And you're
Stick
not
to
on
it.
Sister Wives. You're
Stick
not
to
on
the
90 Day
shows.
Fiancé. So like, I have no reason to talk about you, but I'm trying to do the right thing here for once. And like,
See what? Do
Well,
you want to turn off the chat?
thing, the best thing you could really do to help her is to get to her the screenshots where they were talking about the hotel. Just for her. Just give
There's
them
no screenshots for that. He's saying all he has is it was on the phone call that someone that was in the group
He has
chat
more that's
called him on the
still in
phone and
there.
said, "Hey, Natalie did this to try to get info on Siwa." So that was a phone call, but the douchebag interview, that was group chat, and he doesn't have those either. But maybe someone else does. I don't know.
Right. Right. If he has a mole in there, maybe they could get
Let's hope so.
the
Fingers
hotel talk and get that to you so you can at least, I mean, that's, you know, if he just gets it and gives it directly to you, it's not going anywhere public. So it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, generator can't do that. See what would have to do it.
See what would have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at generator. Stop for 5 minutes.
Poor generator. He works so hard.
He's trying.
Chat.
Y'all for generator's sake, woosah.
Yeah, I mean we have
John,
John
I
up
have an
here.
off-topic
He
question.
is sober, and the way of what's been going on in this community to get an insight of what a lot's been happening
right
to everybody else with the cyberbullying counselor Maria that needs to be exposed to
Well,
the
that's what I
public
want to know. I
because
want to
she
hear
is the biggest problem.
I want to hear about her arsenal.
That woman is a fucking monster.
she has an arsenal.
That's what I want to ask you about.
But how does she still have it when the judge suspended the rights to have it?
They took the carry and the carry license away. They didn't take her guns away, so she can go into Publix right now with a handgun.
But she can still have them.
Could you imagine Maria Vega in Publix with you, and you took the loss?
Try not to say G-U-N, say weapon.
Because that's how she is. Could you imagine her?
No, she's bad enough without it.
Yeah,
her mouth is enough.
But I promise you, I have the video. She has an arsenal, not a room of a room of guns.
Crazy.
A room. I'm not lying. A room, a whole room. It's bigger than my living room.
Well, so we need Lily to go with cameras to Maria's then.
No, her husband's a collector. Even Maria has said that he's a collector.
Yeah, and he's a hunter. So I mean, it makes sense for them.
Yeah, but Maria keeps going. He's going to lose his too.
Can you guys give me a fucking break in the chat?
Who is even
listen to me
saying
for
hi?
a fucking second.
Okay.
I'm what I'm saying is not going to make Maria happy. So what? Why can't you give me a fucking break? I'm trying to help you guys out here. Jesus Christ. It's enough. I'm here in the lion's den trying to do right. And I just can't get a moment.
Don, I'm looking into the chat. I don't
You have to look at it this way. People have all this stuff that they've been wanting to say to you. They feel like they can't say it in yours because everybody gets blocked. So of course, when you finally come in, everybody's letting it loose. Does that mean, oh, you deserve it's fair game? No, it happens to all of us. I went to H2s, I get bombarded. If I go in the one time I went to Brooks, I got attacked. The one when I went to Jules when we were angry, I get attacked. Sometimes I go in Amber's, I get attacked. We know that comes with the territory. Go into it.
It's okay. The chat's not saying anything.
John, I don't even see any bad comments.
John, would you be willing to sign a declaration or an affidavit or?
I would sign an affidavit, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's going on with the cyberbullying counselor guy? What was his agenda?
I haven't talked to Paul in a while, months. I don't talk to him anymore, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I haven't. I just,
he's still around going off on you. So
I don't know. I told him to repurpose the John Yates for Victims page, wherever that was on IG. I told him point blank, I said, you need to stop this. I said, you need to like get my name off this, take all the posts down about me. I don't want this anymore. I said, rebrand yourself. But if you want to be a cyberbully page, that's fine. But I don't want to be like in the middle of it anymore. Because it got too hairy and too messy and too real life for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like it.
Do you think he was doing it for you or for Maria or both?
You know, I'm not going to say, like, I've spoken to him a lot. And I think that he's a good guy. I think he got carried away with all of this. You know, people are listening to him and talking to him. And, like, he got like 2,500 followers, like, overnight, and, that's a big thing for somebody who's not used to, like, having people listen to them. So I think that he honestly got carried away with all of it, but he got carried away with it hard. And I kept telling him, I go, Paul, you are going too hard. You are going to regret what you're posting over and over and over again. And he, and it got to the point where I said, you got to stop this page. I can't, like, I don't.
Yeah, well, he was reaching out to FBI here and local police
calling
departments.
better business bureau on people, like for our YouTube channels, calling
Amber.
on Yahoo Boy, which that's y'all's own issues, but
you have to understand, horrible things are being done to
shit.
me, and like he was defending me, and like, but he was defending me too hard.
Yeah.
And like, he's not a bad guy. He's really not. He just got. Listen, we all get carried away with, like, this YouTube stuff and IG, like, and we all do, all of us,
Yeah, but it's crazy. Before he became the cyberbullying, he was stinkfish in the community,
and he was
trashing
atrocious in the
chat about
chat.
people.
That's why he had it so hard, because he didn't start out of, I just want things to go well for John. He started out trolling, bullying,
as a troll,
making fun of all women, and I mean, he didn't start out good. And then he tried to rebrand, and it didn't work.
And now, he's gone. Like, I haven't talked to him. I promise you, on All It's Holy, I haven't talked to him. But I will not say that Paul's a bad guy. I won't, because he really does. He's a good guy. I think he just got mixed up in all this bullshit, which we all do all the time.
He's still around. He's just now under a different name.
Well, if he is, I don't know that.
Okay.
I honestly don't. I promise you, I don't. I haven't. All I can tell you is I haven't talked to him since probably we're November, since like early September, probably like the last time I talked to him. After he, I told him, like, you got to get rid of this page, or if you're gonna keep doing this page, like, rebrand it and I told him to take all the posts about me down.
Really?
I did.
Yeah, because he was asking everybody that's been.
And then that's when he switched it to the Momo one. Remember that, Star, where he switched it from the JY, Justice for JY, or something like that. Then he switched it to Justice for Momo or something, or Maria, just for Maria, I think.
Well, I know he, of course, went on, was talking about the Momo and crying about it, and because of where no one's telling that fake.
Listen, I have no problem swearing on a Bible in front of a notary or whatever to, like, what I just said online right now here. No problem. I will be more than happy to do it. I will. Like, I'm not here. Like, see what tomorrow I'll talk about 90 Day, and the next day I'll talk about Sister Wives, and like you won't be included, like, because you're not included. Like, I'm trying to keep the course, like, with me staying on the shows, but like, a lot of stuff has happened, and I'm getting dragged through the fucking mud because Anne and Maria and Brooke and all them want to put all their stuff on me now because I'm the one out. And now they're all putting it all on me. And that's why I've been speaking out. He's not in NAMBLA. Paul is not a pedophile.
No, it's the
Please stop
thing he
saying that.
posted. The reason they brought it up is because he
He is
posted
not.
something.
Paul is not in NAMBLA. Please. Like,
He was never in
horrible.
NAMBLA. He made
That's
it was a
horrible.
post about South Park saying I love NAMBLA. He said, "Oh, it's just because I love South Park."
But
That's
he's
the only reason it's brought
that's a
up.
horrible thing
I've
to say
never
about
called him
somebody.
that. To be clear, I know other people have. I don't call him that. And will you please, just while we're here, I've never said you were a CM. Please don't. I don't know if
Well, you
someone
said I was
told
a
you that.
predator.
I never predatory behavior. Predatory behavior, because
I
just
don't
like
want to
Momo
go there
is,
with you
because
right now because
I'm
it's
just
going to get
saying,
ugly, and I don't
it's
want
not
to talk
about
about
S.
that.
That's all I'm saying. That's not what that's about.
But like, you know, Paul, like that, he's getting a bad rap for that. He's not he's got a daughter. Like, you know, he's a good guy deep down. He just got mixed in with the wrong people, and here we are.
Boho's a notary.
Generator,
Can
you don't have
she?
to mod, honey. I know it's stressful.
Dawn,
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Maria can notarize that affidavit that you're gonna sign.
Fine. Like I'm telling you the truth. I have no problems about it. Like, you know, and I'm not trying to kiss your ass because, again, like I can, you know, I get it doesn't matter to me. But like, you know, I see that you're in pain, and like I know what these people did to me and the game they ran on me. And it's like, you know, they all want to claim it like they're like, you know, the truth bringers and this that, and the other, but they lie.
Yeah, we
all
know.
the goddamn time.
Oh, we know.
Generator, it's okay, hun. Everything's fine.
Generator, you did amazing. You're always great. You're always a kick-ass
Don't worry
moderator.
about it.
Tonight would have been too much for anybody. Someone
What
said, "Can you talk?" I don't
happened?
want to talk about the family morning, guys. Again, tonight is not night to let's right all of our wrongs. That's impossible. It is impossible for us to do that. It's just is because the
And if
chopping
you
block,
want to do a
we can't
separate
do that.
live down the road, Siwa, where we talk about like everything that's fine. I'd be open to it, but not right now. Right now, I'm on this live to tell you what I know.
That's
and
That's
and
all I
that's
want
that.
to deal with. I got it because, like I said, I got court in coming up this week, and I need to get this all my ducks in a row about exactly what took place, the timeline, who witnessed what, and all that. I need that all in place, but before we can even worry about the other shit right now. But Jenner, you did great, and I'm sorry if you thought that we were making digs, honey. We love you. You're amazing.
Yes, Generator. You're our
And if you
man.
do take a break, if you don't know, John, Generator's paraplegic, so it's a lot for him to deal with all
I
these
don't know that.
comments,
I
and
didn't
he's
know that.
trying his best. He is trying his best to calm things down.
He's a sweetie.
And you know, I just want to do what's right. And you know, I have fucked up 8 million times, and I own that. You know, but I have been, you know, the great thing about me getting away from everybody is that like now I can finally kind of think clearly about things. And you know, I was the ping pong ball. You know, it was, you know, Maria and Brooke and Ann versus you and Amber and Terry Lynn or Teresa or whatever. And I was the ping pong ball that went between. You know, it was John Yates. John Yates is great. John Yates is bad. John Yates is great. You know, so like you can't understand what that's like. You know, when you're the person in the middle, the person that like everyone's talking about, it makes you say and do fucked up things. And I think that, like, you know, you have to understand that.
John,
like,
the only other one that gets dragged as much as you do is me. Let's be like, seriously, in this community, think of one person, conjugate, that's not dragged me at one point in time, except the newest ones. But like, and how many panels with like one time got up to 10 people on panel just to drag me to attack and bash, and it's on the lowest of low that they could get on me. So I do get it, but we are responsible for how far we take it. And I know that you get back to corner, but you got to work on that because you are saying it on a public platform. So
I am. And listen,
thousands people will see it and be affected by what you say.
And I know the game that Maria is playing. I know Maria Vega better
Maria's
than
a fucking
anybody
monster.
here on the internet.
Yeah.
I know her better than anybody. I've been dealing with her since 2015. when I first started doing lives about 90 Day Fiance, when Danielle Jabali was still on the show, and when Muhammad went down to Miami, that's when Maria got involved. Then think about how far long ago that was. How far back that was. Maria has been fighting people since then, since Danielle was still unhappily.
Let's be real, it's probably before then, just in a different community too.
Yes, absolutely. But like how I met her was then, and she has been just a vicious person. And the only reason why I befriended her was to get her off my fucking back.
Well, do you know why I befriended her? Because she came to me saying all her kids were being threatened, and Claudia's kids are being threatened. And since I was defending you, John, she goes, well, I'm a friend of John's too. And there's this girl named Afongo that's threatening and want my kids to die. And I know that you say you stand up for kids, and do you mind help? I'm like, I'll be glad to help you expose what this monster is doing to you. Come to find out, Maria never admitted to what she had done to everybody else's kids. I had to learn the hard way.
Of course not.
And isn't it rich, John, that she got mad at you and turned on you for you having Amber up, but 2 nights ago she went on Amber's to make a truce?
Yep.
And she dogged
Amber's
me out
the one
for
who interviewed her
making a truce with
sister.
Amber. And I had, like I said on my live earlier, I have to give Amber all the credit in the world because she stuck to it. Amber stuck to it. I reached out to her, and Amber, she did everything that she said she would, and I have a lot of respect for her because she stopped, and she Maria, take down my sister's video. Brooke, take down the video about my husband. Cathy, take down the video about the money. I asked Amber, and she goes, "Yep, deleted." Not only did she private them, she deleted them. So I have to give Amber a lot of credit. I really do, because she. And Amber came at me the hardest out of everybody. And like, she really held her end. And I will never say a bad word about Amber ever again, because she did what she said that she was going to do. And I respect her a whole lot for that. I really do. And Maria couldn't take that. She hated it because, once Maria had to stop talking about Amber, she lost half her income. So then she had to double back on you, Siwa. That's why she had to get Keaton. Do you see how this goes now?
I know she's the worst person this community's ever seen. And
but
that's
do you
saying
see?
something.
After the Amber thing, she found a way to get Keaton up. Because she couldn't talk about Amber anymore. So then her thing was on you.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
She's got so much in her back pocket that she's ready to just whip out, and whoever could be her guinea pig to do it. Because that's what Maria does.
There's
She's
going to be
too
no
chicken shit to do the things herself. She passes on to someone else. And that's why now she's got this Chicago mafia freak dude.
No, this guy's actually going to.
He's running her channel.
People are hurt.
Oh, he's taking over her channel, and people are getting completely upset with it. Her mods, her subs, everyone's getting mad because he's completely disrespectful to everybody.
When he's running the channel, lovely.
He's running right over her and the channel.
Well,
that
like
channel
I
is
said,
going to go down.
Maybe we're all getting our wish, and she finally bit off more than she can chew, and maybe everybody will turn their backs.
Oh my
on
God,
her.
Missy Tessa, yes, I'm not innocent. Like,
Nobody's innocent.
You want me to
Nobody's
tattoo that on my
even
fucking
passive.
forehead? I'm not innocent.
We said
What do you
Missy
want
just
from
got
me?
here. Well, she just got here.
No one's innocent.
We've been saying from the
She
jump.
was not
Nobody's
innocent.
Nobody's getting
I'm not
passive.
innocent.
Nobody's
No
friend.
one's innocent.
Nobody's trucing. We're only focused on trying to get one thing situated, because unfortunately for them, John witnessed their plans of attack on me. I didn't witness it. If anybody else had witnessed it, I would be talking to them. That's not the option. The option is John witnessed it. He came forward with it. The others did not. So that's what we're trying to focus on right now. And again, Missy just got here. She's not aware of everything that went down.
I'm going to drop down. If I read like one more nasty comment about me in your chat, I'm going to I'm sober and I'm trying to walk the straight and narrow right now.
Gone.
And
It's
I don't
gone.
want to go to the drink right now. I don't. So I'm going to drop down. Siwa, You can message me on IG. I'd be happy to sign any affidavit you need. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Woosah, everybody. Woosah.
Generator, is he here still?
I hope Generator didn't think we were like
Is he okay?
making fun of you.
Was it too much
I
for
was
him?
saying bless his heart because I know he's got so much going on right now to deal with.
He probably thought when we said 5-minute break, he probably thought just time everyone out for
Here,
those
let's all
5
do a
minutes.
woosah
I'm worried
palate
about
cleanser. Here we
Generator.
go. Hold on.
Had the common sense to realize that this woman was lying. Hold up. Hold up. Sorry, I'm taking my painkillers. This is too much. She said she hasn't.
Down the hatch. Okay, everybody. Woosah.
Good
Look,
morning.
if I go into someone else's channel that they all hate me and they've been after me, like say for instance, if I were to go in Momo's and Ann's, y'all know how hard they would come at me. That's just part of going in a haters or an enemies chat. It's not going to be good because they're all this pent up stuff and it's just all going to come pouring out all at once. That's just what. And there was almost 300 people watching us at one point. So.
Well, shoot, right now, if you're part of Maria's channel, you can't even go in there without
You
getting.
were just clenching
What
your
if
butt cheeks.
her new mods from the other side getting you timed out because they're
a bit of a
timing out her subs.
See, and I didn't see everybody's comments, so if I missed it, I'm sorry,
Everyone did their
Crystal.
best.
I think people were just trying to delete what they could that might have been triggering, and you accidentally got timed out. No harm, no foul either. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion and how they feel about that. That was something we all discussed yesterday.
I just thought it was a really good time,
but
because
then we learned tonight.
It was. I think just they were being very, very conservative and clenching some butt cheeks just to get through that. So I think everyone.
I knew that was hard for everybody. Okay, I know that was hard for everybody. Not us, not just us, not John. Everybody. It was hard for everybody. So
well, I thought Maria could handle everything herself. She doesn't need people doing her battle. So why does she have this guy anyways over there?
Is someone DM Generator? I feel bad. Is he okay?
I don't know where he's. Hold on, let me look.
Does anyone have him on IG just to see if he's okay?
He might just be taking a break because.
Well, because he went, I'm out, and then he left, and he hasn't come back.
Because he couldn't handle all the. See, here's the thing with Generator. He tries so hard to be the best at his job, like at his title. He tries and he's amazing. He is an amazing, and all these the birthday video, the anniversary video, the new thumbnail at the top of my channel. He did all of that for me. He's an amazing, amazing person, and he takes it very serious. So seeing all the comments about the chat, and everybody's all mad, and he's trying to comment down. He's trying to work. He's trying to please me by making sure the chat is behaving. Like I'm sure that was a lot for him because he never wants to disappoint. So please understand that. I understand him taking a break. I want him to take a break. I want him to relax. He's an amazing person. Generator, we all love you. We adore you.
And there's, me and Geneva, we're up on panels, so kind of.
And yes, bro, you were very rudely spoken to.
I'm glad Geneva would stayed up here because I didn't think I thought Geneva would have bounced once he came up.
I thought about it.
That's why I warned you in the chat.
thought about
it.
That's why I said, Geneva, John's coming up. Geneva's the one.
I thought about it.
Okay, were we right that oh shit was the correct answer?
Well, no, everybody thought you were talking about Terry Lynn, and I was like, well,
no, it wasn't oh shit, it was oh shit.
Well, everybody's like, oh shit, oh that's Terry Lynn.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes, Nikki, I know that I don't think there's going to be a testifying, but if he wants to write out a statement and get it notarized, that'd be great.
You might be able to.
I can't outside of that. And if there's maybe the other person, maybe they'll be willing to come forward and just, but
I agree with
either
Nikki,
way, let's be honest, guys. I have more than enough to get something done about at least one person. We all know that because a person can't stop gloating about what they do to me. So for that one person, we got plenty, right? It'd just be a really nice thing to show that since the RO first got filed, she still was going out of her way to hurt me in the most every way she could. So that was the reason it'd be nice to have it, but it's
Right.
not I have to.
We
you know?
have someone who may reach out to try to get a declaration of some sort. So,
And as far as Natalie, my God. Like I said, if he could just write out a statement and get a notice, that'd be great. It'd be nice to show how far Natalie's willing to go for. I don't even know what I've done to Natalie.
Now-
That's what I don't get.
Now, though, with going to court with that, Siwa, would the judge even be willing to read a letter without that person being able to be
He
there?
probably would have to be, well,
someone,
if it's notarized.
someone with legal
I know it's
knowledge
still
is
notarized,
going to
but
reach out.
remember, like, for them to testify, because I'm sure
They
the
have to
judge
verify
would
that it's
want
them
to
or
ask
something?
questions.
Ask questions about it, yeah.
Don't worry.
So I don't know if they're going to take a note.
They will, Star.
All I can
Someone
do is
with
offer
legal
it up.
knowledge is going to reach out to him.
I can say this: I have more info today than I did yesterday. So
Hold on,
it was
I'm
best to explore it and see. And to be clear, he's not a victim in this. Nobody's a victim in this. I'm not even a victim in this. Have I gone? I feel like they've gone the worst at me as far as the creators. Yeah, besides Sean probably, but I'm still not like just a full blown victim. I'm not innocent either. Nobody's innocent. Like we said, there's no truces, there's no friendships, there's no nothing as far as with Jen, Clint, or John. That's just not in the cards. It's just not. This was something that we just need something handled. We need something done.
Read the private chat when you have a chance, Siwa.
It's not the same thing.
It's not?
No. That was just trust me.
All right.
Yeah, that was something else.
Okay.
Different format.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Don't worry.
Yeah. And there's stuff I'm going to handle behind the scenes. He's not going to pay for a notary and overnight that document for you. Well, this week is just the first step in this, and where I present what I have. I mean, I'll just tell them I have this too that we can pull forward for when it is court time. But I don't want to give out too much right now. But there's a method to it,
and
there's a reason for it.
There's a legal professional that will help get whatever paperwork may or may not be helpful.
Cash deposit. Hey, Krusty, I didn't know that was you. I was like, who the hell's cash deposit? Like, I didn't see an avatar. See, when I took off the authentication, anybody could have joined, even my enemies. So that's why I was like, who the hell's cash deposit? Sorry for that, Krusty. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't read it, but I'm going to take y'all's word for it. And I still stand by what I said about where he's like, I get backed into a corner and I say stuff I don't mean to. Yes, but just like me, I'm responsible how far I take my words and what I do when I'm back into a corner. Like, maybe in the future there'll be a way to drive that point home at some time, but it's not in the cards anytime soon.
Yeah.
And to the mango asking about the Greeting family.
Yeah. No.
I would like to, but at the same time, I also don't think it's a good idea to dive into that publicly because the family.
Yeah.
It'll
they're still dealing with the repercussions, and they're still being, it's just best not to. Maybe privately I'll have a talk with someone about that, but I don't think it's for public consumption because what the family already went through as it is. Yeah. But I haven't forgot. Don't think I forgot anything, They will want testimony notarized is fine, but not accepted unless in person. Anna did that for me. It wasn't enough. Because so she wasn't there, and that's why they had to toss it out, I guess. So you mean John would have to be available and be signed in on Zoom?
Probably, yeah.
Don't worry, Siwa. You know who will give you whatever information you need.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Hold on, let me see. I'm just leaving this as a placeholder for what I saw. It wouldn't happen immediately after. I'm so confused. About what? What am I missing? Oh my goodness. Terry Kens, thank you so much for the cash out.
Amanda, answer my question.
What question?
Oh, I love that ring. Makes
How
me happy
she's
every time.
saying they wouldn't accept it because
because they weren't signed in into the Zoom, so they could be questioned about it.
And that's what John was just wanting to give you a notarized saying this is what happened. But if he's not there in the Zoom,
yeah, I
for
mean,
the
you're
judge
right in the
to
fact that he has to be signed in so he could be questioned, or so like, or so like if he says a notarized statement about Ratchet, she has to be able to ask, okay, well, you say this happened, but what, do you have proof of it? Or, you know what I mean? Like she has to be able to interrogate the witness or whatever. Like it's still the same thing.
Diary, the private chat.
Thank you so much, Terrykins. All right, hold on. I missed it. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So for behind the scenes, we're going to get it figured out, y'all. See what read my comment. I did. It's on screen, silly. Why did I miss another one? No, I did read that. Yes, he could easily Zoom. Yes.
Don't worry. I'll cover.
You need to bring a witness. Think what Judge Judy says. She doesn't read notes. Bring your witness. Well, I never watched Judge Judy, so thank you for that. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I got to be smart about it. I can only.
Yes, you do need to be smart about it.
I could only say so much and take so many people's words. We'll see. I really just hope the person that saw the text for weeks about that planned interview and that certain person being involved, that's what I really, really need for this coming up this week. Apparently with Cathy, I'm going to have to start that up next week or tomorrow. I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow. I probably will start that next week. So I already got one thing dealing with, but I am able to file the criminal charges. I just didn't know Cathy would be a part of it.
Well, one thing at a time.
Yes, one thing at a time.
Yeah,
well,
maybe,
I know, and that's one thing I did want to drive home to him is please don't just say this to appease me or just to get back at them. Please understand this, a federal judge's wife. You can't just come up and say something if you know in your heart of hearts it's not true. Nobody needs to do that. So he said no.
If nothing else, maybe you can get Natalie subpoenaed and have her show up via Zoom to the court date so she can be questioned about it too.
It'd be great if Natalie would just come forward and be like, look, yes, I did that. I went too far. Here's the proof that Ratchet asked me to do this, something like that. But no.
Yeah.
That would be a cool day.
That would be great. But since we know that's not going to happen, if there was a way to get her to have to answer to the judge for it.
Hey, Mr. Fu. Well, that was stressful, y'all.
Yeah.
First, we had Clint. We had Jen last night, Clint tonight, and John and Cody.
That was a lot of clenched butt cheeks.
Yep. Exactly.
I don't think anybody did anything wrong. Like I said, everybody knows it's going to be when you go into the lines. Like I've seen John go through a lot worse when he went into Lita's before. Yeah. He's been over in Lita's before with a whole panel full of people mad at him. Everybody up here wasn't mad at him. Everybody up here was being nice. He's been up where everybody was mad at him, and the whole chat was raging against him. So I think our chat was pretty nice considering if you were to go in Momo's. Could you imagine if he went into Maria's and Anne's right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be bad. You get death threats over there because that's what they do. Who's laughing?
Sorry, Shiloh. Sorry.
What does Shiloh say that's so funny?
No, I can't tell you.
Privately. No, you didn't do. I don't even know what. Ro, do you feel better now?
I'm doing it.
Yeah, Cody can
in Minecraft.
Your hard-boiled huevos.
Sorry.
Wait.
Oh,
okay.
No, you didn't do anything wrong, Ro.
I think tonight we much better than what it could have been. Hard-boiled huevos. You never heard that one, Ro. I think she said something like that last night to Clint.
Yeah, she did.
Seriously, I don't know if y'all were here when Clint came up or when Jen came up and Clint was mad. She's like, suck my huevos.
I love her.
You naughty bird. I don't even know why Cody was so mad. I get the chat was a lot, but that's
It was
again,
just a
if you're
little
going into a
victim
room
play.
that you know is a lion's den, you got to understand. Like I said, I've been on AT2s before, and anytime I've done an interview on AT2s, I know there's going to be a lot of people that I have blocked over here that are going to say the most heinous shit to me, but I had to try to just overlook it and be nice because I have to take into account that is his room, and I need to be. They've been there with him, not me. So that's why I don't really join panels much too.
See, did you see what Rose said? How much she loves you, that she didn't drag the fuck out of him.
Wait, what?
She wrote, "I hope you know how much I love you, see when I didn't drag the fuck out of him."
I know, Ro. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. And yeah, Breezy. Like I said, it's going to be a Breezy. I know there was a lot you were holding in. I could feel your energy. You were like wanted to say so much, and I knew you were trying your best. But this is not going to be a friendly environment. It's not. It's just that's known before ever asking for a link. Just like Ratchet watches and Momo watches everything I say and do. They know what the chat thinks before ever coming in. Okay. Just like when Ratchet grabbed the link when she was not invited that one day, she knew the whole chat was going ham on her as far as I don't like you, you're nothing but a drunk, all that. Like they all did that. But she knows that going in. So you have to make those decisions. Is it worth it or is it not worth it? If you know it's the right thing to do, you just gotta do it. Because if I had some insight that someone was doing shit too far, I would have said something. Whether I like the chat liked me or not. Breezy, I know it was bless her heart. Like I know y'all, a lot of y'all were mad.
I felt it. I felt everyone like.
I felt it too.
Yeah.
I wasn't even happy. I was like, shit. Like I just want to hide under the covers.
I was like, am I not breathing or are they not breathing?
I could feel those eye rolls a mile away.
I did think it was a troll because of the picture. I was like, that's not John. There's no way John would pick that picture and then be John. That's what I was like,
Usually he has
show your face.
Usually that black and white picture of him dressed up.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he could see it because when he cut, it's usually the Sandy picture he does. But he's on his phone. Remember, he's on his phone, not his computer.
Yeah.
Because his computer broke or whatever. So he couldn't see it. So when he grabbed the link, he's like, oh my God, that avatar is not flattering. So I think that's the first time he saw it.
I giggled for a second when I saw it. I was like, oh.
That's why I was like, show your face. That's no way.
I did too. When it came up and I saw that, I was like I was literally like,
I know. I was like,
I covered my mouth physically to not.
I muted on purpose. I was like, don't laugh, fella.
Yeah.
Well, now y'all know why, okay? Yep. Because I was like, there's nobody in their right mind would pick that. But then again, I forgot he smashed his computer or something after the computer.
Napa.
Okay.
Two different.
I think everybody did good considering. Okay, considering. Y'all have said a lot of things in the past that y'all were very nice considering. And like I said, everybody knows if you're going like this has never been friendly for him. There's been times in the past he's come up and the chat's been well behaved, and then it's always ended sour. So this has been months and months of pent up anger that people have had, and they just now finally get to say it. Just like me and him, I don't talk to him, so you think of how much shit I want to say, but I'm not going to because that defeats what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you've always been one to get attention, so we know that.
Oh my God.
Not always.
Look at everyone laughing at Ro. Look what she wrote.
What is Ro doing out? Ro, what are you doing?
Look what she. Defenestrate yourself.
What the hell does that mean?
Shit yourself. Like, defenestration.
That's what that means?
Yeah.
Not be nice. I don't even know why he was mad at our girl, Ro.
Wouldn't it also be defecate yourself?
But it wasn't as.
Yeah, what's defenestrate? Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
It sounds like defend yourself.
Oh my God. She's too much.
Yeah, I like defecate yourself better.
Well, see, Britter's on StreamYard. He can't hide everybody. On StreamYard, you see everybody. Because when he's up here, your options are private chat or comments. You click on comments. If the person on stream, the person whose channel they own, if they're not blocked, you're going to see everything.
Oh my God, Ro, I think you're right. Anyways.
Oh, well, that's not nice, bro.
That's not nice either.
That's
Mine
not
was
nice.
better. No, you can. Yeah, you could see it.
That's what I was. So when I was going to sleep last night, I was like listening to you, and then I swear I was like falling asleep, and I hear Clint in the background. He's just like,
"Oh,
I didn't like how you have my TikToks up, Siwa."
I know. I was like, what? Who
and
are you?
she was like, what? Like TikTok?
That
I don't.
came so out of nowhere for me last night. I was like, "What?"
It's like he just came up like, "Oh, I like what you use on my name on your TikTok." Like, okay.
If you had to pick like the one thing you want to say to someone you're mad at,
No, I don't think he was mad at that. I think he was mad because I played his TikTok videos with him dancing and I commentary on it. You know.
Yeah,
Was it
that's
that,
the
or was
worst
it
thing in the
because you
world.
said you interviewed Clint Brady from Love Act? I didn't know. Like you said, I was half asleep. I was like, "What the hell was that?"
Oh no, that was me telling people on TikTok what the channel's about. And I was like, I don't really do celebrities. I was like, there's been like a few on there, but if that's what you want to call it. Like one's like Clint Brady and his psycho girlfriend. Because I was like, Jen, if you're watching this, it is what it is. Me and you, we fight all the time. And I was like, the only other one has been Lita and her husband, but I don't really do celebrities on my channel. But if you like paranormal, witch stuff, and YouTube beefs or people just going to war with each other, then you'll like the channel. That was it. And they're like, oh my God, she's trying to act like she does a bunch of
So
celebrities.
it was because you play his
yeah.
I think it's
TikToks
because
and you
I
were
play his
commentating?
TikTok and I do the commentary on the dancing.
That was the battle he chose when he had one fight.
It's like, yeah, it's like when someone's leaving and they open the door again. Like, by the way, I don't like that you play my TikToks, and then like shuts the door again and leaves. It's
That
like,
is what it's like.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
glad
sorry.
you get the last
Everybody
word.
likes the commentary on the dancing. I don't know what to say.
It's like he had one shot to yell about
was
something,
like,
and he was like, "I'm going down with the TikTok."
Wait, Julie's going to bed. Good night, Julie. Thank you
And
so
then
much, honey.
Jen, I was just like, I'm sorry, Sia. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
It was just like his one battle he chose was the TikTok.
Not
Not leave my
like, you're
girlfriend alone.
embarrassing me, Clint. I'm like, don't let it embarrass you. I think I'd let him be mad.
Yeah.
So
What?
Oh, that was funny.
Like,
I know. I was
Oh,
also
God.
like,
Thank
wait,
you, guys.
that's the battle you're choosing.
I gotta go to bed myself.
All right, Geneva. Thank you so much, Geneva, for sticking around. I know
Night,
that was
Geneva.
tough for you too. So thank you for that.
No problem. I hope you get what you need out of him.
I hope so too. I might. Yeah. Thank you for all the advice and the tips on everything. I appreciate it.
Sure, no problem. I will talk to y'all later.
All right. Bye, girl.
Eva.
Very nice to have her up. She doesn't normally take panels, so it's very rare.
Oh, I was so excited to see her up.
I love me some Geneva.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Who doesn't love some Geneva?
Crazy. What the fuck? It's my favorite video you ever played. See?
Like he's been taste.
I'm here to entertain. I should be like, are you not entertained? Next time you ask me.
He should be like real happy and like thankful.
Yeah, that you're actually showing his.
I
you
think it's
imagine?
funny. I mean, I thought it was
we can't even laugh at
lighthearted
ourselves.
compared to what people are using against Clint, what they do to him. I would thought that'd be like,
you're not doxing him, you're not threatening him,
yeah,
you're not liking abuse
lighthearted, but
videos.
I guess it really did offend him. I'm sorry.
Oh,
to some extent.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm
on.
sorry. I'm so sorry, Siwa. Like, okay.
I really was shocked tonight to try to switch
where's
it
Wendy?
to Jules, but I'm not gonna do that.
No.
I'm not gonna do that just because Jen's been chilling and she's been trying to do the right thing for the last 24 hours does not mean now I'm choosing Jen over Jules. We're not doing that. We're not.
No,
I'm not choosing sides.
no,
I'm gonna say Jules has been here, a part of this channel for a few months now. Okay, like she's been here.
He just wanted an audience to
beginning.
shit on her.
She's also, when Jen did do that interview, she had.
Yes, she tried to pull the views away. So I'm
yes.
very grateful for Jules for that because she didn't need to do that either.
Not having to watch her nasty chat, that guy up there. So Jules has done a lot of things, and there's no way that first off, Jen's being invited back over here
And
No,
everything's
I've already
okay.
said, like I said to them last night, that is not an option. It's not on the table. Same with John, it's not on the table. It was
And
just
every
something
fucking
needs to
time
be
this
done.
happens, she sends Clinton. She always does that. She sends Clinton, like thinking it'll like soften the blow. It's like, no, no, bad girl.
Jen,
Well,
yeah, exactly. Like bring your boy. Like you don't need. Like if anything, where Clint should have been is next to her when that guy was going off on her on table talk. That was Clint's job to step in at that time.
No deal.
No, Jen's not going to be
No
chosen
deal.
over Jules. I can't get into the fight between those two. That's
still
something that runs deep. That's like me saying it's like me demanding, Jen, now I want you to choose my side over Ratchet's or something. Like
Yeah.
That's not something. That's something that's been going on between her and Jules. I can't fix it. I tried. There's no willing parties for either one. Neither one of them wanted to like
to fix it too,
it just
and it's
can't
just
stop.
like he doesn't realize the depth, and the history behind Jen and Jules.
It's also like manipulative to come up and just throw that out there. Like I'm just like he's tattletelling to like the teacher. She's next door.
Yeah.
The bee's next door. Like, what do you want Siwa to do about it?
Look, yeah, I wasn't there. I
what
don't
are you
run
throwing
Jules'
this on
channel. I
Siwa
can't
for?
stop what's on her channel.
Yeah.
Once again, everybody's responsible for themselves. You can't make someone else like stop doing.
That's weird. That's a weird
I mean, I
request.
hate how far it's gone in both ways because just like, I mean, yes, Jules says stuff about Jen and goes a little, below the belt sometimes. But Jen, you've also done that right back to Jules and blatantly lied, calling Jules horrible names that are not even accurate, accusing her of things she didn't even do.
Like crimes.
So that's how do you expect me to be like, oh yeah, Jen, Jules points out where you lie on streams or what you say on streams, but that's much worse than what you say when you call her this trafficking shit. Like, no,
that is not something
doesn't
you want to
compare.
touch with a 10-foot pole, Siwa.
Yeah,
You don't need that. That is, you keep that over there.
Right, Jenny? Just like y'all can't stop the fact that John was over here. It's responsible for my channel. She's responsible for hers. But I will say it's wrong when they call Jules those certain names and try to switch around what actually happened to her. And to me, that is making light of actual victims who go through that. I don't like that.
Right.
Absolutely. We don't be putting crimes on people.
Oh, shit. I got to delete that emoji thing. I haven't deleted it yet. Now that you said something. I mean, I still have the shut up one, but I need to delete the balloon part. Now I'm gonna run out of videos to play, y'all. Like my little clips. Like now I'm like,
why?
shit, what do I play? Because I don't want to like. If someone's doing me a favor, I feel guilty if I'm like.
Why can't you play the dinosaur one anymore? I don't understand.
Well, I'm not gonna play it while the night he's trying to help me or anything. Like that'd be really fucked up.
Sure.
Would that not be really fucked up?
Yeah.
No.
How is it not fucked up to do the night he's trying to do something nice?
Okay, not the night. Maybe the next.
So wait, it's in the morning now. It is a different day, Muzz. No, I'm just kidding.
Like 48
They
hours.
got a super chat and they requested the dinosaur and she didn't play.
I know, but like I said, it's still going to be part of our repertoire, but I just can't. So that's just not cool.
Miss Mickey then that dinosaur song.
Well, just hold it. Just put a pin in it for 48 hours.
Hey, we played the wealthy one because she's still a big pain in the ass, but
not as fun.
Don't worry, Maria's gonna back her up. She's gonna fly to Texas. She's gonna help her out.
Yep, she's flying. She's getting on a plane
with her arsenal.
With all of them. She's renting the whole plane for the arsenal.
She's gonna be her right hand over there, helping her out in court. She knows what to do.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get started on Maria too because Maria's gone too far. Way more. She stalks me, my children, my siblings, my parents. Posted.
See what she doesn't. She doesn't know real life unless you do it first.
Where have I gone real life? That's what I don't understand about Maria. Yeah, she's like, well, I only do if you do it to me first. Show Maria where I've gone real life on you.
Yeah, well, that's what
your
she
sister
said.
came to me and all she does. Just like Star, I don't know how far you talk to the twin sister. The only time I've ever talked to the twin is she does like, I'm sorry what Maria's putting you through. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry.
Oh, she said you talk to her all
As
the time.
family, I apologize on behalf of the family. I'm sorry that she's doing this. And I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it.
She said
Like
you talk
that's
to her all
pretty
the time.
much the extent of what we speak about. That's it.
No, you talk all the time, she said.
Yeah, no. I talked to her once, and it was on a three-way call where Teresa called me and had her already on the phone. And all we basically talked about was pretty much the same thing she confirmed on Amber's panel. And once again, about what happened with her working at the bank and the money that she stole and the check kiting and how the bank decided to not press charges on her, and decided to just have her pay back the amount that she took. And Anna said that money came from money that was saved for her I think it's for her wedding. They paid for that, and then of course the family had to come back together and get money put back together for Anna's wedding.
Do you want to hear what that guy said tonight? The Chicago guy on her panel.
Oh God, he's still up on panels.
Okay, wait. After he took over her entire stream, so there's two funny things that happen. First of all, she's getting ballsy in front of him. She's like, "I'm gonna harass the shit out of Johnny Mac," and I was like, "Whoa, TOS! Like, what are you doing?" And then he said that he was trying to make an analogy that if people find like the stream abusive or whatever, that they should turn it off. So he said, like, for example, I don't like corn. And because I think it promotes bad stuff against women. And this is what he said. You ready for this? It arouses men so they go out and are people. I said, what? Excuse me?
Oh, maybe Roadhog stuff.
I was like, excuse you? So all corn. And he goes, so then he goes, so if like I'm flipping on my TV and I see it, I just turn the channel. And I'm like, what are you watching that you just flip and you just see it on your TV?
I don't really have that on my TV.
I don't have that problem.
I'm pretty sure that's a paid program that you have to do, right? Unless
Yes,
you live in a hotel room.
Yes, sassy nerd girl. He said that corn arouses men and then they go and are people. Apparently that's a thing.
Oh, and apparently, she's Cuban. So he's just like, so where are you from? And she's just like, well, my family's from Cuba or whatever it was. And he's like, well, no, but you're not listening to me. Where were you born? It's like, well, I was born here in Florida. He's like, so you're American. I'm like, wow.
When the chat got
take
mad,
your roots away. You're not. So no, you didn't come on that banana boat like I've talked about Cubans. You're American.
So fucked up.
No, when he was kind of insinuating like the DV thing, like they should shut it off or something. And some people in chat got mad at him. He's like, "What are you all liberals?" I'm like, "Oh,
yes."
All right,
called them
sir.
like basically like snowflakes.
All right,
look,
Billy
and
Badass,
you know,
calm
snowflakes is not even cool to say. Like, it depends how you use it, but usually what they use snowflakes on,
snowflake just
straight
means
men usually use it to talk about LGBTQIA, or it depends. They can also use it as you're just like everything offensive.
Yeah, that's how I grew up. Yeah.
That's the way he was putting it. And where I used to think of it as like the liberal side, where
he's
they
like,
used
"You're
to
all
call-
liberals."
But yeah, but he's just like, I'm sorry that people in your chat is getting so offensive. Then people are just like, why did I get timed out for asking you to not speak over Maria?
No,
because one of
Star?
his
That's not her name.
mods, one of
Star?
his mods. Oh yeah, her
That's
name's
not
not
her
even
name.
Maria. He doesn't even know her name.
He calls her Marie.
So the lady that he's defending hardcore, that he's going for, top notch, guns blazing. Her name's Marie.
Yeah, I don't know who this Marie is, but she's in trouble.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait, they're talking about Savage?
What? No, he keeps calling her Marie instead of Maria. Like he doesn't have her name right.
No, he doesn't know her name.
He keeps calling her Marie, and I'm like, who's this Marie? But you know what's fun? a Billy Bat, like in the span of like 10, maybe 5 minutes, 3 times he's like, I kick ass. All right, sir.
He's like, I'm here and I'm gonna get things done. Trust me, I'm getting things done. So if your chat's just gonna not, handle me, maybe I'm a little rough around the edges for them. Well, I'm here for you.
I will tell you one thing he said that pisses me off. He said it in the Jules video. If y'all didn't watch his stream from a few nights ago when Jules was up here, I said clear as day before I even messaged. I said, because again, y'all know when they do the table talk, they say everything we say over here, they repeat over there, right? I was like, for those that are watching, since he's over there, why don't y'all let him know? I'm messaging him on Twitter, and anything he says back, it will be shown on my stream.
Yeah, he acts like, well, I didn't know she was sharing my messages. Like,
I tried. I fucking tried. He's like, she was doing it without my knowledge. Dude, I told you I was sending people. I sent people to you to let you know. But as soon as I realized he had an issue, I went and took it down. But I did that because this is the man that's supposed to have been threatening women all night. Like, I didn't want to speak to him behind the scenes. And then he deleted everything, and then y'all can't see how it's going down. Or they're like, oh, Siwa went run into him and said she has his back over Johnny Max. So it was one, to show proof of exactly what I said to him, and 2, to protect myself. But he's still making videos saying your friend shared my DMs without me knowing.
Oh,
whatever.
You know what?
He does
he's
cry a
calling
lot
everyone
for a
over
Billy
here
Badass.
like pussies. Like I said, someone told him to just not talk over Maria on.
He got real triggered.
And one of his mods timed out her sub.
He was ready to leave. He's like, I can't handle. Like
I'm just gonna drop. You know what? We'll talk another time. Like maybe this just isn't right for us.
He's very sensitive. He's very sensitive.
Like, really?
Yeah, chill out. Little man.
For a Billy Badass, he's very sensitive.
Yeah,
Billy Badass.
He did the video on Jules. People in the comments were like, and mind you, Maria's in all the comments under each one saying, "You're amazing. You're so good at this." And they're horrible people. Like, she is kissing his ass. That's
what she's
not only
losing
that,
some really good subs that are loyal to her. That are
they're-
don't do that.
and watch
This
when it
guy's
all goes
helping me.
down.
Like, do you not see how bad Johnny's been coming after me? You guys, he's helping. Well, I thought, Maria, you can do this all yourself. You don't need no one's help.
It's gonna expose.
Now all of a sudden.
Well, not only that, he did the video on Jules, and he's like sharing. All it shows is the ex that we all know about, the ex guy, right? And someone's underneath saying, "Oh my gosh, you're so good at getting information on people."
Right?
I'm not the one to mess with. No, everybody fed you everything.
They're like, I'm gonna keep posting. We're gonna keep posting. I'm like, what is this?
Like, it's the same shit we've all been knowing for years.
That's right, dude. We've had that.
Secret.
Next.
We're gonna expose. Like, I'm like,
but he did say he wants to do a stream with Jules on a mutual
Jules
platform.
already said ain't happening.
That's not gonna happen.
I know, and I don't think it should, but I'm saying he is still trying to say I want to have a platform. Let me tell you what he plans to do. He's got the court documents. He plans on, he did FOIA and all that shit. He plans on catching her on a platform so he can try to embarrass the fuck out of her and expose some secrets that nobody knows just to catch her off guard and embarrass her. So anybody who's thinking of it, don't do this stream. If someone's even offering it, don't do it, because he's trying to make it up. Oh, I just think we should have a talk. Let's just have a chat. And let's be honest. He wants
in neutral grounds. There's no neutral ground.
There's no. I'm telling you, he's got something up his
team,
and he wants to hurt her, like, emotionally. He wants her to look really, really bad.
He wants to break her,
and he wants to chase her out of the community by sharing secrets of those court papers that we don't know, because none of us have actually gone dig into that extent on Jules, and that's what I'm guessing. He has it all, but he's trying to. Let's just have a chat when he really wants to.
You know what? I wouldn't give him that much credit. I have yet to see any of this proof about all the.
I haven't seen
that Johnny Mac is like
exactly
all this proof that Johnny Mac has taken over the world and he's made climate change and COVID. You know,
and he's done these things to these women. I got proof of hitting their crickets. Nothing.
So like I'm just gonna. I'll hold tight on my.
I'm just saying, I hope Jules never takes the bait on it, because
I don't think she will.
She won't. She already said on her panel tonight. By the way, I heard it, and no, thank you. I'm not doing that. I have nothing to say to you.
Okay,
I don't care to talk, because all he's doing over here is he's acting like he's helping Maria because he thinks he's gonna chase Johnny Mac out of the community.
That's
Where
what he
Johnny
said.
Mac just came here to do paranormal with Sophie. Like,
No, but
not even really a beat in our community too, just him and Sophie. But obviously Maria was going after Sophie.
Maria wouldn't let her go, and then
She wouldn't let her go and do her own thing.
But like, fun
And
fact.
so,
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
like
good.
he's not letting her. He came in and said, like, I don't know what this girl, why she's bullying you, and what's going on. And now all of a sudden Maria's crying victim.
And like, fun fact, did you know we live in a gated community? Because the way she keeps talking about, like, he came in, like he followed Sophie in through the locked doors, and somehow he got into our community, like as if people can't go anywhere they want on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta get him out.
Brought him here.
We have
She let him
cockroaches.
through.
Yes,
Our YouTube
Brenda.
community had a password to get in, and he got in.
He snuck in Sophie's shoe, and now he's here.
like, and we can't get rid of him.
Exterminator.
I know. You know what? Actually, Maria, you and Anne are the shit. He's the maggot, and
true.
he laid on you. All right, you guys.
Well, and it's all going to bite him in the ass, just like it did in the other community. They're going to get the wrath of it. And then he was telling to Jules in that video, your friend, talk about me. Your friend has my Twitter. Tell her to give you my Twitter information, sir.
I love that.
I reached out to you on stream. Me and Jules made the
With
decision
Jules.
together. I was like, should we reach out? He keeps saying it. We need to talk to him unless we want him to believe what they say. Should we reach out? She goes, yeah, just go and reach out, see what, because I don't have a Twitter. Nobody else had a Twitter, but I did. I was like, all right, well, let's do it on platform so y'all can see everything I say. So that way there's no rumors being twisted about what I said to the man. And that's why I put it on platform. So Jules, that was me and Jules reaching out.
Yeah.
And Jules wasn't inviting him over here because it was a hostile environment. Actually, this was probably the calmest environment for him to come into. Not for John, because there's a history, but this guy.
He came in that horse, back in the day where
Trojan horse.
They came in and it looked like it was a gift, and they opened it and
right?
It unleashed the mob tube. Like, no, nobody unleashed. I don't know. All those people over there, especially his crew. I mean, you look at like Angel versus Devil and Johnny's side and like Code and how respectful they are.
I was just gonna say, all we can go is off how they've acted, and well.
Yeah, and how sweet. And then you have these guys that are like angry villagers coming in and like cursing and saying the nastiest things in chats. And I'm like, God dang.
I felt bad for the subs today because when they were getting upset, Maria's like, you guys don't understand what he's doing to me. Come on, guys. For me, do this. And I'm like, what are you asking them? To be shit on for you? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Lose all your
Like,
self-respect?
just
Maria.
deal with my angry and disrespectful voice and attitude, you guys, because I'm doing this for Maria.
Yeah,
Maria. Okay, bye. She's gonna lose all her subs, and your mods are gonna kick everybody. Like, you're taking over her channel
for me.
And that's what people. She had subs saying you guys should probably make another channel,
and
then just have this one you and the other one could be that other stuff. And if people want to watch that, they can go over there because a lot of people don't want to hear this guy.
Yeah, I felt bad for them.
No, and like Brenda said, his voice is triggering the way he's.
Well, not only
going
that,
after
when
women, and just like I said about Roadhog or Real,
Yeah.
I said it about Real before. The way you speak to women is triggering and it's upsetting.
Well,
whether
he kind of
or not.
When he was saying like stay off if it's like triggering, he kind of some people interpreted it like he was saying like, oh, it's like Jerry Springer, people sometimes women are drawn to the, almost like saying like if you're in a DV, like you go back to it, but he didn't quite say that, and that's what made people upset in the chat. They're like, whoa, and he's like, I didn't say that. Why are you so sensitive?
No, it seems bad all around. Just the fact, and I don't want to do like I don't want him to think we're all over attacking. I'm just saying, that's not something we want to mingle with or mess with. And it's not that we're scared of him. It's just there's no reason
I'm not scared of him.
to get involved with that dude in any way.
Someone that talks like that is
there's no attacking. He was just rude.
I have no reason to even
be respectful to someone like that or even listen to him. He's an asshole.
I mean, he was very rude to them. I mean, that's just what it was.
And that's the whole reason. And that's why if someone said they don't think Jules wanted me to reach out, I did. We were speaking about it. Again, the guy was on Table Talk saying, if they don't want me to believe what they say about, or what Dee is saying about Jules and Siwa, then they need to reach out to me on Twitter, or else I'm just going to run with what they're telling me. And I was like, Jules, should I just reach out to him so he knows what those women are about? Because he says he's all for defending women.
Oh no, let him
TV,
have at it.
so maybe I should reach out. And she's like, yeah, just go ahead.
Yeah.
No, have at it. Let him have Maria and be.
Well, I was trying to stuff out the flame before it turned into like a wildfire.
I don't know that
I think it was too late. They're
Oh yeah, I
looking
mean
for this
obviously
fight.
it's too late, but he's got his target set now.
That's what his side does.
And
is
it's
they
a shame, and
they
I hate
break
that.
on this. So,
and I'll be honest, I think there are like some sneaky back deals, not back deals, but like sneaky things behind the scenes of people like spreading shit about Johnny Mac and that within our community. People are getting a little too dirty.
He sent me a bunch of documents, but it's not even for Code or Johnny Mac. It's about people I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Because I sent he sent documents while I was up here, and I sent the names to Jules, and she goes, Siwa, that's not Code or Johnny Mac.
Yeah,
with no name on
so
it.
why
right?
do we care about Tony Pizza Guy and all these other like?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like,
Okay.
that's not anybody we talked to, right, Jules? She goes, nope. I was like, then why is he
Why do we
sending
care?
this shit?
Well, it's like
And
a
I
friend of a
told
friend
him-
of a friend.
Y'all, the last thing I told him is this. Well, let me tell you. I said, thank you for speaking to me. I hope everything can be cordial again. If you find the detailed proof of the DV charges that you're assuming JM did, you could send. I said, I just want to do what's right. But he's telling me run and all this shit. And he says, you're in denial about Johnny Mac. I said, I'm not in denial. I'm saying
First
that
off-
charge can be sent to anybody in your household. It could be a brother, a sister. It could be anybody. So you need to show proof. If you're
And
saying
he
you have
said
this
it's
proof,
his stepfather that it was with, but also
yeah, see,
run like you don't see Johnny Mac in here even right now, or when he is in here telling
Taking
you
over.
what to do, taking over, or you don't see his crew people coming in being disrespectful.
Well, he told Maria to take control of her room. I was like, excuse you. Sir.
well,
No,
I
that's
told him
why
I'm
he's
not
got some of
involved
his
in that
guys
fight.
wrench, and they were taking control of it.
Oh, I am steering clear of that. Like I said, I
Yeah.
was trying to reach out the night Jules was up here because he was making threatening remarks toward Jules, and she didn't deserve that. And I didn't want him to. He was saying he was going to be under her bed and shit. And I feel like that's creepy. Whether you want to act like we're strong women or not, a man who speaks like that, saying that he's going to be under your bed one day, like it's just.
Like I
it's
said, if he's
undeserving.
all for standing up for women and the way that he talked to Jen, the way that he's disrespecting women in chats.
Yes, it is shade.
He ain't for and Jules, like that's a victim of, you know.
That Slow Flow guy's got some really
He's
bad charges,
full
y'all.
of-
Bad.
I don't even know who that is. Like, he's not even around, is he?
I don't even know who that guy is.
I know.
He's not he apparently he's from Mob 2, but he doesn't roll with Johnny Mac or Code.
So why do we
But
care?
this guy sent me those guys' stuff, and I'm like, well, who is that? He's like, oh, and then also Johnny Mac
Some random dude on the
child
street.
support. And I'm like, okay. Sometimes there's a reason not pay child support. Like my ex is how far behind in child support, but sometimes it could be health issues, pandemic, job. It could be anything. So sorry, that's not going to be enough to be like, oh, you're a monster. Is it shitty? Yes. But does that mean they're a monster? No, I don't know the details behind it. That's family shit.
And that's
I'm not
the
getting
thing.
involved
If
in
you're
that.
a certain amount behind child support, you're either going to get your wages garnished, or if you don't have it, you're going to see, some jail time. Like that's
not all the
my
time, actually.
job.
'Cause like I said, my ex is really far behind. But if I were to call tomorrow and complain about it, they could issue a warrant for his arrest and go get his ass. But if I'm
That's
not
what I'm
making a big
saying.
mess out of it,
So-
it's not on their radar.
Those kind of stuff. That's not my I'm not the law. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you don't know everyone's history.
That's what I'm saying. There was nothing. He didn't have enough to sway me one way or the other. I just said, this is y'all's fight, not mine. But threatening women to say you're trying to take out a guy that threatens women or hurts women. I said, hey, CM, I am Siwa Moon. I heard you wanted to speak to me and Jules. We are live right now. You're welcome to join to speak to us about your new issues with us. Complete strangers to you as of yesterday, mind you. You really don't know who you're messing with over there. They are horrible. They interviewed the man that abused me and my kids for 20 years and are friends with him now. Is that okay? You say it's about DV, right? Come to my channel tonight and make it make sense. I'm live now. He goes, hey, how are you? Not really interested in joining a live, but we can talk. And he said he's been getting sent Clint's all night. I'm not going to read his word for word. I'll read my word for word. I said, why won't you join my live, though? You are on a live with my enemies bashing us all day long and right now, too. You're threatening women, especially us that went through DV. Are you aware of that? He says he'll be happy to investigate. I said about Jules. And then he sends the charges for that solo guy.
So deflect.
He goes,
Yeah.
you support men that do this? I'm like, and he sends more
Oh
charges
my
and more. And I'm like,
So
he goes,
deflect.
yeah. And he goes,
And
you
we
have
don't know those
DV
guys.
issues. He says, if you have DV issues, then I am here to help you, not hurt you. And I said, really? I said, did they tell you about me? Are you aware I testify get a man like that locked up? So no, I never will support people like that. But why not just come say it to all of us women if you have proof? With names on the docs, though. I can send you charges of my ex and what he's done. Momo and Ann and Jen and D all helped him harass me again, knowing what he's done to me and my kids. He's hurt children, women, and you know what he did to the other girl. I said, so this goes both ways. He goes, some scumbags like that should be exposed. And then I said, he can't be the top documents you sent me. That says 1988, J Mac when it was a child. He goes, no, that's not. He said, that was at J Mac. And then he sends me the J Mac stuff, and all it is child support stuff. That's all I've seen. And I said, well, do you have the details of the assault? Because domestic can be anyone in the home. My ex had tons of charges on me, but he also got a DV charge for fighting his brother. And then
They're trying to,
there's still nothing on there. He gives me another name for domestic violence with children. Again, it's not J Mac. It's someone else. I don't know who it is. I said, you say you're here to help, not hurt me if I'm a survivor.
Sir, are you
Yes, I
reading
am.
these documents before you're sending them and making sure that the name matches who you're supposed to be sending proof on?
He's just sending
Sir,
everything.
You
But
better
I
get your crew back together and organize your shit because you're looking really stupid.
Listen what he said. I said, I'm being told that the names you sent me are not JMac or Code. So who is that? I didn't talk to any of them outside of the live today. It was my first live because it was the first live I went in Johnny Mac's, and I guess he thought I was on JMac. Like, I'm not on his side here. I'm new. And he goes, I said, that's not Johnny Mac. He goes, denial is not a river in Africa and your friend. Typical of someone who lived
What
with
the
this blah,
heck?
blah, blah.
I heard that like when I
swear.
was like,
Yeah, denial is not a river in Africa and your friend. What the fuck
he
does
does.
that
He
mean?
says a lot of weird things like that. I forgot.
you're a freak, dude.
But he said I was in denial, and I said, I'm seriously asking you. I'm not trying to deny anything. I just want to be sure I state facts. If he actually hurt a woman, I will back away completely. But so far, a DV charge is all I see, and I know from experience it can be a family member, not just a woman. He said, so with that said, enjoy your show, showing my DM. She sounds rattled, exposed. I think so. Show me right there. He says, this shows me right there who I'm dealing with, showing my DMs on a live. How trashy. That's when I took him down. And I said,
so
look,
now that he knew you had he had nothing on you and you weren't gonna do it, now he's
right.
Oh,
Well,
you're
I
showing
told
my-
him,
Yep.
I told people to go tell you, sir, that I was talking, I was showing everything for my protection and yours. I didn't try to be snaky. I was trying to warn, tell you before you respond, I'm showing the screen. Like I tried to tell him. But anyways, he goes, I see how you work. Sad. I said, sir, I'm being told constantly that you are threatening us. I wanted witnesses just in case it went south. It's private again, though. I said, I did not try to be shady in this. That's why I said it out loud. They report everything I say over there, but not what's important as usual. I said, and I warned him that Jules is a victim too. He goes, I base opinions on facts. You are in denial of facts. Oh, hold on. I base an opinion on facts. You are in denial of facts. And to come live with you, but not her, till I have facts. I will have my reports in a day, so no rush. So he did ask for reports
So what
on Jules.
investigation is done in a day?
And then he says, oh, and I have not been in the Hells Angels for 25 years, so you can stop with that.
Okay.
So anyways, it ended with me saying, look, if you got proof, like you say, about Jay Mack did this or that, show it. Otherwise, I don't have nothing else to say about it.
People are trying to put like kid stuff on him, by the way.
People are what?
Trying to put like kid stuff on him. Johnny Mac.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not funny.
Yep.
And that's another thing. Like I wish John would have let me talk about it again. I've used predatory on Momo too because she tries to use kids to hurt. She tries to hurt kids to get the parents. That's predatory. Please, people, look up predatory.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
could
he
be
couldn't hear
predatory
you.
to animals. You could be predatory to children, men, women, adults. Like you could be predatory to what anything. It's just whoever you set your targets on. That's predatory.
I know, but he couldn't hear you. He was too pumped
He
up. Already.
don't click on any links. That's what. Who would? First off, he needs to realize if he doesn't like things being shared. Guess what, dude? Whatever you send on Maria, guarantee it. She's passing that around. So
that.
it's being shared.
Hello,
no ifs,
Daniel.
ands, or buts. It's going around.
True that.
And second off, IP trap, dude. This is not 1970. A lot of people have their shit on lockdown. You know, two-step verification to get into things and VPN. So, and we don't. Nobody clicks on links over here because of stuff that's happened.
Oh, he did send a link, but I didn't click on anything. So
thank
thank you
God.
for letting me know. Wow, I didn't think about that. Yeah, he sent me 2 links.
Be careful.
One was to show the Jules' ex video, and then another one to us. It was to his studio, his YouTube studio, and he goes, "Don't click it. You can't get into my studio."
Yeah, that's weird.
He says we have 0 issues. I will be doing a deep dive, but I have enough already to tell you to please be careful. And he sent a link, and it's YouTube Studio.
Does this
He goes,
guy
my
want to
bad,
get
wrong
exposed?
link.
Send that link over to me.
That's clicking on it, isn't it?
No, you can highlight it if you click
you
next to it. Like, don't click on it. Start like a millimeter to the left. Click and
Copy
then
link
drag
address.
across.
Or can't you right click on it?
I just did. Who wanted it?
Give it to me.
Muzz or Star? I can't see the screen right now.
Star.
Yeah.
Star.
Who? To Star?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Isn't it weird that a
Wait,
deep
what
dive
the
only
fuck?
takes a day?
It comes up as something totally different. Hold up.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens.
Copy link address.
I think you just do copy.
Girl, it comes up as something totally different.
Yeah, just do copy.
I know, but do you understand when I go copy link address, it says
No,
YouTube
but don't do copy
studio.
link address. Don't do the copy link address. Isn't there also where if you right click, just copy?
Yes. Okay.
Just do copy.
But is that not weird that it looks one way for me, but when you click on it and to send it,
does that
it
for
comes
that
up
one.
something else.
Girl, Shady, sometimes I'm in, the Dominican Republic. I'm in England. I can bounce, all the way to Canada. I'm all over the world. A lot of times.
I sent it to you, but
Okay.
I'm really worried now, looking at what it looks like when I do copy link address and it comes as something totally
No,
different.
it does that though, like on any link when you copy.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
it does that.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah, Kate, that's pretty fucked up, girl.
There's a lot of websites, just for anyone listening, like tons of websites that are called like anti-phishing websites that you can put a link into and it will scan it for you. To see if it's straight. To see if it's like legit or whatever. So just FYI, you can Google those for people.
It's a tracer. Uh-oh. Great.
I might send it through my no, I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah, stop that.
And generator, I think y'all do think generator's okay again. Look, I know how much it means to him to be there for us women here and to have our backs and and make sure we're safe. So I think he was doing his best to keep control, and I think he thought he was failing us by some way because there was all these comments. He's amazing. That was too much for. I don't know how many mods were in here. Jade wasn't in here. Shyla, I don't know if you're a mod. Are you?
Yeah.
I think you are. But most of my mods who used to be in here are not here. So
no, Shyla was here, bro.
Shoulders.
Shyla, we made her feel better. It's like when I sometimes like copy the StreamYard. If I hit copy link address and try to put it then in the chat,
it shows up funny.
Yeah.
So that's why I know you just have to click copy and then actually copies the actual link. So she's not hacked. It's not we don't know if it's a phony link yet, but.
So Jade, what happened to Generator is tonight's been busy. So last night we had Jen come up, as you know, to tell us who did the interview shit. The other person already lied about it, but John went live and he once again said, look, see, when I saw that stream, the group chat, they knew about it for weeks. Ratchet was salivating over the fact, and that the judge's wife called the hotel pretending to be my friend to try to verify where I'm at. And she did that allegedly for Ratchet, but we don't know yet. But anyways, John grabbed the link. First, Clint grabbed the link to try to go after Jules. I shut it down, of course. And then he dropped down. Then John grabbed the link because we were like, we need proof. Like this is just allegation. Everybody's like, there needs to be proof. This allegations. There needs to be more. Like there's got to be more to it. So John did click the link, and when he clicked the link, the chat was blown. We had almost 300 people. The chat was going psychotic, trying to go after John. Generator was with the main mod in the chat. He was trying his best to calm the chat down. He kept saying over and over, please guys calm down. Please guys calm down. It happened like 30 times probably. And we made a comment like, oh, poor Generator, bless his heart, because there's a lot. And I think he said, I'm out, like I'm taking a break or leaving or something. Anyways, we just want to make sure he's all right. And
I think he was worried he was upsetting people, maybe.
Yeah. I think it was a lot on his shoulders because he really takes this serious. This isn't just
so cute.
something to do on his spare time. Like he really wants to please everybody.
He's the best.
Yes, definitely, guys. Well, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go handle business, ladies. Generator does work very hard. Very hard. He's an amazing person. Great guy. So I'm gonna go handle some things, y'all. Rewind if you haven't seen this. Thank y'all to the ones that came and showed support and stayed with us till the bitter end, because I knew that was hard for everybody. I knew y'all wanted to say more than you could, but you were trying your best. Generator, we love you more than you know. Please, y'all go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Let's just a little pick. He works really hard on his videos. It means a lot to him. So thank y'all for being here.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'll drop down really quick before you stop. Like you, love you. Bye guys. Bye Siwa.
Bye girl.
Bye.
All right, let's do as far as to the other enemies before we go.
And the truth shall set you free, motherfuckers. And there it is. And there it is.
And that's all we got to say to wrap that shit up. All right. Let me make sure I got all y'all's 9 new comments. Shish kebab. Yeah, Clint only went up for a second. It didn't go great for him. So it's okay, Jade. Jade, you're a working girl, of course. But I need to go handle something. But I'll try to be back tomorrow. No promises. I wasn't going to go live tonight, but y'all saw what went down. All right. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Bye.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?